Don't look now.
Did you update the title?
But you boys are live. I did indeed.
Yes.
The whole
Sweet.
package, G.
Awesome.
Everything is up to date. News is breaking, broken.
Did you update the thumbnail?
Yes, I updated both of these.
I don't see it updated. We have a breaking story.
It's the one
here.
that says "Holy crap" on it.
I see it. It looks like it says "Holy crap."
Why
on
isn't it on
Save
my
the
end?
public.
Refresh.
I hate YouTube so much. Okay.
It's still.
There
I
it
refreshed
is.
it again. It's still.
God dang it.
Is, I swear to God, it's still correct.
It's good.
I promise.
Saturday
Good.
chaos.
All right, sweet guys. Yeah, right before we went live, Coy was like, "What are we talking about?" Then he mentioned how it's everywhere now. I typed it in. It's on every major outlet, and it completely. I didn't catch it. It's breaking news. It's all over Twitter, and it's on major trades and everything. The Defenders are back.
Oh.
They're back in Daredevil. Not this season, because they're shooting for season 3 right now. They're going to be back for season 3, which is crazy news. Crazy, unexpected, but satisfying all at the same time. Not surprising and satisfying. Both can coexist. How do you feel?
I wish we lived in an age where they could still surprise us. I'm really conflicted because I'm excited about the news. I just wish we found out a little bit more ceremonially. Like then
Yeah. How do you care? Do you care the Defenders are back?
I care. I also care how I receive the data.
Yeah. Just consume product.
I am excited.
Consume
Asterisk,
the product,
not
Coy.
how I wish I knew.
Consume.
I will next year, a year from now.
I know.
And this gives us so
I
much
don't even-
context for Born Again season 2.
I don't even care about season 2 anymore.
That's it. We're done. We're done covering
I
it.
only care about season 3.
No
now,
new
Coy.
episodes of us covering season 2. I'm excited. I think the
Don't lie. You're mad.
I'm mad at how I found out. I'm mad at what happened.
Are we live?
We are very much.
People can
live.
hear us?
Yes.
Good. That was the warm-up test.
Yeah, now we can actually talk about it.
All right. So we're going to talk about the Daredevil Born Again season 3 news.
Yes.
And we're going to do reactions to Backrooms and the Masters of the Universe trailer. Some Avengers Doomsday updates as well. Thank you to everyone who got the memo that yesterday Coy and I and John were not here. We were at, where were we at, Coy?
LA Mission.
LA Mission, helping to feed some of the unhoused in LA. Thank you guys for all who donated. We put out a community post and a lot of social media posts. Thank you guys for supporting. It was such an experience.
First time doing that?
Yeah,
Anything like that?
lived in LA my whole life, and it's easy to get used to the amount of the increasingness of people who don't have homes everywhere.
Yeah.
And you become I became very desensitized to it. It became just a fact, like a number. And it was like actually seeing, a lot of them up close. The children were the thing that was messing me up when I had to go take, for some reason, that's like a fact that I would hear about there's children who are homeless. And I never, ever took the time to emotionally register that.
Sure.
So to meet children and put a plate in front of them was like, holy shit. And it was one of the things that was like actually really getting to me yesterday.
Yeah.
That's something I won't forget. It has changed a lot of my perspective. I'm even going back to like my animal sanctuary today. Like it's really made a little effect on me. I know you've done it like a few times, right?
I do it every holiday because I don't go home for the main holidays. I do Christmas in January and I do Thanksgiving here. So
Yeah.
I do it Thanksgiving and Christmas every year the last 6 years. So I've done it like 9 or 10 times. This was the first time I've done it for Good Friday or whatever the holiday was. Like I assume it's for Easter, but
It is.
anyway, I've never done it spring. So usually that's how I spend like the winter is like kind of a 1-2. But yeah, it's a really good community down there, and it's a really reframing kind of experience. And I tend to walk around the area to see it outside of the constraints of the actual charity. And it's really, sad and alarming. And it puts in perspective everything we have and everything we could be doing. So it always just helps me. I mean, I all of my problems are first world problems, and a not so first world is 20 minutes away. So it's really important to know that.
It is very close by. You are very correct about that. You are very correct about that. Guys, we don't need to showcase that, but I appreciate whatever you're doing there, John.
It's us.
Yeah, it's us.
Don't worry, they didn't see it. So you're good.
It's not about us. So yeah, guys, if you're
LA Mission, if you want to help out.
if you want to help out, there's if you go to our community page, you can find links there. Also on social media, you can find links to help contribute. Or if you're not in California and you have a way to contribute into your own area you live in, please do that.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, that's our local, but I think it's really important to help your local community as much as you can. As much as I love LA, everywhere is struggling. So if there's anything you can do for your community, I think the dollar goes so far when it's like your neck of the woods. So just help however you can, if you can, and time, money, whatever you feel able to do.
Absolutely. Please go ahead and do that. And also, we'll take the moment to mention, did I get my information? I said, can you take, we are going to be doing a live stream next week, Saturday as well, but it's actually going to be at what many people call the Star Wars bar out here in Los Angeles, Scum and Villainy. Do you know anything about this event?
Nope.
Well, it's our own live stream that we're going to be doing. And there'll be more details to come as to why we are doing it there. I thought I would have it in my phone.
I know. I'm finding out. I know the time.
And I don't know.
I know Saturday.
I think people can, if you are in LA, I'm pretty sure you can just attend.
I think you can just show up. Like, that's usually how it works.
I don't think you need like a ticket or something. I'm pretty sure you can just go, right?
Yeah, it's like a day of it. I think we would have had to
just
plan it already.
Buy a courtesy drink, I would imagine, but yeah.
Yeah, like support Scum and Villainy, but we're not charging. Like I would say, like get a drink or two while you watch us, ramble, but come meet us.
We know that if we charge you guys to come see us, you wouldn't. But you can go see us for free. Just buy a drink.
And say hi. I want to meet people.
Consume alcohol.
Yeah.
And if you are a struggling alcoholic,
there's a buffalo chicken sandwich that's great.
Fall off that wagon,
I
baby.
guess so, yeah. Either one of these choices is good. Anyway, we will do our main stories, and then if there are any super chats or Streamlabs here, we would never end a stream without going through every single one of them. Thank you guys for supporting, because including last week, that was not a monetized stream, so appreciate it. Eventually, the claim went away, but no, it's not monetized. It was not a monetized stream for most of the time. It got views, so thank you guys who support. Either way, it could be through watching and sitting through our ads that we do, or the Patreon, the shirts, or Super Chat Streamlabs. We have a variety of ways, so it doesn't have to be today, but if you do today, just know we never end without going through it. And if you can't do any of that, totally cool. Just stick around. Stick around. All right, Coy. Now, I got what happened right before we were about to go live, like a minute before we went live. He told me, I was like, crap. Okay, let me try to change the thumbnail. So that's why you got a crappy thumbnail. And I haven't.
People are really upset about it.
That's all the live chat's talking about. They're like, the quality of this thumbnail.
Greg specifically failed us.
Oh, you're talking about the quality. I thought you were mad that they were in there.
No, not at all.
Oh.
It's just the quality of your
Listen,
graphic design work.
Drastic change. I was super relaxed. And then a minute before we went live, I got a rush of anxiety and massive racing thoughts and a lot of multitasking. So I need to slow my brain down. Let's look at these photos together, guys.
All right.
What's going on here? That Getty Images officially put out. So you know they're official.
Here we go. Oof. Look at, wow. Some Defenders. Who do we got?
That's Luke Cage as a monk.
I'm just
he's playing a monk this season.
It's Kristen Ritter being like, take your fucking photo.
They're both working show control at a haunted house.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just holding props.
They're not actually in season 3.
Point you in the right direction.
I like how this is so weird, because if you look at this one, Kristen Ritter's like just looking directly at the camera.
Thrilled.
Finn Jones. It's like, yeah, I'm going to try to make it look like I'm not trying to be seen, but I definitely want to be seen. And Mike Coulter's going, I got to keep this shit under wraps.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The greatest consequences if anything leaks.
If we didn't see Kristen Ritter and Finn Jones, there is plausible deniability for Mike Coulter, but that's Mike Coulter.
I mean, it's obviously Mike Coulter.
Yeah, but if we didn't know this was the Daredevil set, if we didn't, there's enough variables. It's Mike Coulter.
Yeah. Who else would it have been?
If we didn't see the other two, it's just a guy.
That's fair.
If this was just a paparazzi photo without context, this would not be as illuminating.
The likelihood would have, the presumption I feel would have still been
100%.
Mike Coulter.
But now it's confirmed.
Well, you know who I'm really happy for?
Finn Jones. Me too.
Finn Jones. We all know Mike Coulter's amazing as Luke Cage. I've seen him at the gym. Holy shit, that guy's big.
Yeah.
Gosh, he could do the break an egg on
Easy.
bicep thing, no problem.
Actually, you can tell that's what Finn Jones is thinking right now as he peers over at Mike Coulter.
He's like, this man could break a bicep egg.
Yeah. And Finn Jones, I know, has been wanting that redemption
Yeah.
badly. And now is his time to really prove it, because I thought he did get better per season.
I think the second season is markedly better than the first. And if you've ever like gone to a con, if you've ever talked to Finn Jones about the character, he loves the fandom and loves the world and has done so. I think this is going to be bigger than the Trevor Slattery redemption. I think this is going to be the biggest ever Marvel. Oh, if you knew what you're doing, you can actually make this character work ever.
Yeah, and it's more than just get a cameo in there for some type of redemption.
Yeah,
You
I think
know?
it's going to be an important character. I have a theory. I mean, this isn't based on anything except for my own comic knowledge.
Are you going to talk about Iron Fist, or are you going to talk about Luke Cage?
Iron Fist.
Okay, let's go with Iron Fist. Stay on this photo then,
Because
John.
then I've also got some Luke Cage stuff, but separately,
Okay.
I think Iron Fist.
Yes, let's hear
There's
it.
a comic called The Devil in Cell Block D.
What's it about?
It is about Daredevil. Well, it's about Matt Murdock being trapped in prison and still trying to keep his secret identity.
Okay.
So, about a month ago, Charlie Cox said one of the craziest stunts he's ever done is fighting with no glasses, no mask, and having to act like he was blind but not look like he was blind in the fight. And so ever since I've been like, what scenario would that happen? And I immediately was like, Devil in Cell Block D is pretty good, and Brian Michael Bendis is doing the executive producing on the show, and maybe. And so I was already thinking maybe in that run, someone has to be Daredevil.
I see.
I think Finn Jones dons a Daredevil costume in season 3.
What's this comic called again?
The Devil in Cell Block D,
The Devil in Cell Block D.
which ties into maybe Spider-Man going to prison in the Brand New Day trailer, which ties into all of the stuff with the vigilantes being imprisoned in this season of Born Again. I think this season ends with Charlie Cox in prison, and then Spider-Man.
That would explain the beard. Because he's got a beard in these promos. I mean, when he's going on Jimmy Kimmel and stuff. I thought he was going to get... My theory's been he's going to get outed. Matt Murdock will be outed by the end of the season.
Yeah.
If he goes to prison.
Right.
It's probably linked to that.
Yeah.
The thing that a lot of us have been noticing is when he's going on Jimmy Kimmel, like, yeah, I just got back from filming Daredevil season 3, but he's got a giant ass beard.
You're like, how?
Yeah, he's got
Your
a
mask
and a
stops here.
beard.
Your cowl, bro.
Ah, yes.
And I think Danny Rand's one of the few people that could physically take a Daredevil suit and make
Yeah.
it seem like. So I think Danny Rand's going to be intense. And then what better redemption for Finn Jones than literally being a hero that saves Daredevil?
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
And Finn Jones, the man, like, he sometimes goes to the same coffee shop I do. And we had a conversation about comics once. And I was so impressed about how much he wants, not for himself. I mean, obviously that too. But he really wants to do the character justice.
Of course.
Like, he feels an injustice towards the character not being loved.
yes.
So I would love if he gets a storyline like that where Bill would be like, man, this Iron Fist arc. So that's my theory and hot take.
Do you believe that this is leading to not only a Defenders reunion, but them also getting their seasons, each one of them?
God, I hope so. Because, I mean, what we could get with now to talk about Luke Cage.
John, there's other photos of just Luke Cage.
Yes.
There's also a cool side-by-side with the comic art with the yellow suit that he's
That was
wearing.
what I was going to talk about. Perfect.
Just keep looking for it, John. Someone must have done the
so
magic.
sorry, John.
Just scroll to the very top.
Make it
and then
happen.
Go back to the bottom, and we'll slow. No, too fast.
What's happening? You just
No,
told him to go
slow.
down, told him to go up. What's
slow.
happening?
Go slow, a
All
little
right,
bit
we're
faster
going
now.
slower
There's the
now.
yellow
Go.
shirt.
No,
there's the
no, keep
old-
going. Keep it
Now
going.
we're going
I'll
a
let
little
Do
you.
you want me to
fast.
describe things while we do this?
No.
Okay,
This
we'll
is
just-
just as entertaining.
This is good
This
TV.
is
Going a little
just as entertaining.
fast.
I didn't realize you're logged into my personal Twitter. You just
Don't
have
worry.
access to my personal Twitter
out
at
here
any given moment. Okay.
just DMing.
So
You
let's
had to
keep
log
it-
in here for something, and I mean, people can't see that, but
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I mean, we can log out.
You
of it,
can use it
absolutely.
at any moment.
You
Yeah.
needed it for something
That's
in a
where I-
previous
I was
video.
going with that. So keep
a
going. Keep
personal
going.
concern.
Choose this
Keep
life.
going. You could have logged out. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. All right, you know what, John? I'm just going to email
Just-
you the
you
photos.
just-
I
yes.
have the photos. so I'm just
No,
going
we're
to
gonna
send it
get
to
the
you.
whole
No,
we should just.
timeline.
I think
Don't
watching
you
all
worry.
of Twitter is
Don't
definitely
you-
the most enticing. thing.
Everyone, let's just calm down. Let's
I
just.
think this is
Oh,
the
it's
answer.
funny. I have
Oh,
it
there
right here on
is.
my Twitter. Right there. You found it.
There it is. That's all we want.
Way
There's
to
the image.
go. So, do you think he's going to be mayor?
100%.
All right, let's get it going, guys.
I
Let's-
think we get an interim mayor with Sheila in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I think
Yes.
Luke Cage runs because, like, I think we finish out Mayor Fisk's term with Sheila, or Mayor Fisk isn't willing to give Spider-Man the key because he hates vigilantes so much, and something gets him out of power, whether or not it's A or B or both. I think Luke Cage runs for mayor. I think that could be its own show easily. I also think it sets up a lot of really cool stuff for X-Men. I think this is a really good opportunity to have not just a Daredevil show, but have a Luke Cage show back.
Can the chat remind me what happened with Luke Cage at the end of season 2?
He was in Harlem's Paradise, and he was a bit of a bad guy.
I remember it ending. I remember the ending shot with him in the club. Like he takes on the role of, is her name Mariah?
Yeah.
He's like going to be the criminal,
Like a leader.
and so
Because the third season was supposed to be him like fighting back from them. Like they were filming in a week. Like Luke Cage was the craziest cancellation because like they were done prepping. They were about to roll.
Yeah.
And that just stopped. So if anyone deserves alongside Finn Jones, Mayor Fisk, I mean, what a comeback.
I do not want to spoil a single thing about Daredevil. We haven't finished all of Born Again season 2.
Yeah, we're not doing. A lot of people have finished it. We have not.
The only thing I will say is they definitely have an understanding of the Netflix world. I'm going to leave it at that. And wow, if that was absent last time, it is very present this time.
And what they could do with that knowledge of these characters, since now we know because of paparazzi, they're coming back. There's so much, and now on all of this.
If we didn't get this far, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
If we didn't get this far into Born
You
Again,
could be a little worried.
Yeah, but because of where we're at with Born Again, I'm like, okay, no, this is gonna be stellar. Yeah, please continue. Sorry,
I just have one negative. Not about them, not about Defenders, not about Born Again. It's culturally, I'm so sad that actors are working so little that everyone's available to come back. 10 years ago,
please explain to me a little more. Yeah.
10 years ago, if you started in a franchise, maybe 20 years ago, but if you used to start in a franchise, your career was at a launching point with something as big as any of these things. The fact that they have the time because no one, like LA production shut down and like nobody's filming anything, like the amount of productions going on has scaled back so much that they could schedule Mike Coulter, Finn Jones, Kristen Ritter, Charlie Cox, all of them to come back and like make it work. Just feels like I'm happy as a fan, but it's sad that like it's an option. Because if you think about Doomsday, everyone they got time for everyone to come back. Like there's not enough going on outside of comic book stuff. I just wish that everyone was booked and busy so much that this wasn't like a thing that feels like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from.
Just
on that.
as a creative person, I want creators to be able to do whatever they want, and these guys seem to want it. But I can't imagine everyone that's in Doomsday is like, I'm glad we're back after 20 years. It just feels like there's a stagnance of art being made to the point where you could have giant team ups. I remember, like, for example, when Defenders came on, I was like, I can't believe they did this. They united these 4 shows. Like, I can't even imagine the production of scheduling all this stuff. And now, like, 10 years later, it's like, we'll just get them back. They're around. Like, I just worry about the industry.
I understand where you're coming from on that because of everything we've been hearing about the industry, everything we know about the industry.
Just go outside.
Just go outside. And additionally, with the reveal of this and the announcement, however, at the same time, Luke Cage, Mike Coulter has been working. I know that. I don't really know about Finn Jones, truth be told. Kristen Ritter, I know, has also been working. She was great in Dexter Resurrection. They greenlit season 2 and 3 at the same time, so they've had time
to schedule it out.
They've had time to really schedule this out.
That's a good point. I like that better.
Yeah.
That's a good note. I just keep thinking about my concern if we get back to every month a superhero thing and no other outside outlets for these creators. That's a little concerning. I just, as the biggest comic book fan I know, I want, like the Russos, they wanted to branch out and then no one liked the Gray Man but me. And then I 12 Bridges is fine. Cherry's fine. But like they're back at Marvel and like they were going to be the next big thing. It's like that where it's like, I don't think we're letting new IPs grow.
Sure.
And that's concerning just from a standpoint of competition and a standpoint of dilution.
That's interesting you mind that from this announcement.
I'm just aware it's the first time I've thought of it for TV. I thought of it for Doomsday, like for sure, because it was Downey Jr. I hope that they planned that from the beginning. Like there are theories that they've always thought Downey was going to come back as Doom, but I also am well aware that Oppenheimer was his Oscar run, and then the first thing he did back was this, and he couldn't do Poseidon. He got offered Poseidon and Oppenheimer apparently, and turned that down for Doom. And then The Rock with the Smashing Machine, now Moana's performance. It's just an interesting thing of like IP is such a thing that you kind of have to right now to pay the bills.
Definitely.
I'm aware of that.
You're completely right about that. There's so many logistics at the same time we don't understand of timing and contracts. Like the Ryan Gosling news with him leaving Daniels is a really sad thing to hear.
Very sad.
I was very excited about that. And it's usually whatever contract came in first trumps over it. Not like the Paramount deal with Warner Brothers.
I'm just aware that as a human, I worry about our industry. As a nerd, this is so exciting. I just wanted to say the only little asterisk.
That's true. Well, the one thing we can hope for is that if this catapults them up even more, that we as audiences will welcome them to branch out and explore their work in other territory.
It's definitely a great way to discover actors. Is like if you love Charlie Cox's Daredevil, like, oh my God, wait till you meet Mike Coulter as Luke Cage.
Yeah. I genuinely do not believe I've seen Charlie Cox in anything else.
He was just in that show about the youths, that new Friends kind of show.
Definitely haven't seen that.
It's actually pretty good. What's that? There's like a Frenzy show, but for Gen Z or Gen Alpha. I think it's called like Adults, maybe.
I haven't seen Stardust. I've definitely seen Finn Jones in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I'm not crazy.
Called Adults.
Adults. He plays like a bit of a lecherous teacher drunk guy, and he's great.
Oh, all right, cool.
Stardust is awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Did you see the Stephen Hawking movie?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen him not blind.
When I interviewed him for Daredevil, I asked him a Stardust question, and his level of confusion that I wanted to talk about Stardust was palpable. I really enjoyed how aghast he was that like anyone had seen Stardust, because I wanted to talk about like filming with Heath Ledger and filming where they did and all those things, and he was just like, I haven't talked about that in 20 years.
People really enjoy that movie. It's gained quite a following, actually. Well, yeah,
really?
You make good points about that.
I always want to have a little bit of like awareness of the greater film industry.
So to wrap it up on the Daredevil Born Again side, though, with the Defenders on the storyline, while I appreciate that side bit there, does it seem like, I feel like our theories probably line up then, because I was going, he's going to get outed. I thought he'd still be a fugitive.
Sure.
That would make sense to start him off as a fugitive, then he's caught. And if Wilson Fisk then is not mayor anymore, setting up him to be mayor, Luke Cage.
And he'd come out of like whatever situation he's in because of Matt going to prison, maybe.
That's a good arc for season 2. Fugitive to being in prison. So it's like, oh, they win by getting Fisk out of office, but Matt still loses by getting thrown in jail. The irony of this whole situation.
And the legal system that Matt has put all of his faith in betraying him.
Yes. Because that vigilante act and everything, he'll still be probably branded as a criminal
in
some capacity. He's still a revolutionist as the show is progressing.
Yeah.
That's not based off anything we've seen so far, honestly. Because we're not that far ahead of
we're
you guys. Really, we're not.
I've enjoyed our pace because I really...
We're pretty much in tune with the audience. We're just like we've just seen the episode a few days ahead.
Yeah, we're like 2 days ago, yes, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I really liked pacing it that way because this feels special without knowing how special. And like these are still theories. Like I definitely am bummed we saw the images via Getty and that this came out. But at the same time, that doesn't inform whether I'm right about the end of the season or what season 3 is going to be. But it's really fun to know that they love these characters this much and that some of the things they could do could be this big. Because this is like an Avengers level thing to have the Defenders back and like do some crazy street level mob stuff. Because if the Defenders are back, I assume they're fighting someone other than Kingpin. So does that mean Tombstone? Does that mean Mr. Negative? Does that mean the Hand because we saw them in Spider-Man? Like, it raises more questions than answers.
Well, they fought the Hand already.
Yeah, I know, but the Hand's back in Spider-Man.
Seems like a different version of
It
the
does
Hand.
seem like a very comic-y Hand versus.
Yeah.
And the Foot's taken Turtles.
I mean, the Hand was a big part of season 2 and was a big part. It was already part of Iron Fist whole world in season 1.
And the Defender show.
And the Defender show was a whole thing, and they were just a bunch of henchmen at the end of the day.
I think they won't do... If they're in this, they won't do a henchman version. It would be like...
But that would also make sense.
To redeem the Hand.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
What do you got?
Why is Spider-Man in a prison?
Because Daredevil.
Because of Daredevil.
That's what I was saying.
That's what you were getting at. Oh, yes. Wow, that's crazy.
It really is like,
But
potentially momentous.
do we want Daredevil to be broken out in Spider-Man? I don't want that. I want it to be part of Daredevil Born Again.
Maybe Spider-Man goes to break him out and he says, no, the justice system is right.
And there's his cameo. He's going to go outside, be part of that one shot in the trailer that he's removed from. He's going to go right back to
In
prison.
Spider-Man No Way Home, he keeps Spider-Man out of prison. In Spider-Man Brand New Day, he stays in prison.
Yeah, there you go.
They should do some like Saw timey-wimey stuff where they're both taking place at the same time so that you can have these overlapping moments independent but also interlocking with each other.
That's some creative shit,
I
John.
feel like that's how you do the interconnected MCU.
I don't think there's legal issues with Mike Coulter being in Spider-Man as Mayor Luke Cage. I don't know, but like there are things you could do to make it timey-wimey.
All right.
This is exciting no matter what.
It is. It just sucks these actors are working.
At the end of the day, that's what I'm bummed about. I want redemption for Finn Jones. I want to continue Luke Cage's story. I want people to meet them. I was shocked today. I did a live stream right before this, and the number of people that said, there was only like 2 or 3, but I was shocked that you'd be watching a comic book live stream. A couple people mentioned they're like, I never watched the Daredevil show on Netflix. Should I watch that before Born Again? I was like, like, if you're interested in this world, it to me seems like a must, but it was 10 years ago. So if you're a 20-year-old now, you wouldn't have had it. So you might get to discover Luke Cage and discover Kristen Ritter. Like, this is so cool.
I think now more than ever, you should watch the Netflix show.
Good God, it's great. And also, like, Jessica Jones is its own bit of genius.
I'm rewatching Punisher right now because even though I joked that, like, why would I waste so many hours rewatching 2 seasons of television for 1 hour special?
You're doing it.
I'm doing it because I care that much
Is it a good
about
time?
not looking stupid, but when I undoubtedly will forget the important Easter egg line and I will fly right over my head and the 26 hours of television will be all for nothing.
For naught.
Because of this one reference that I completely missed. But it's such a good show. It is so good. I don't remember. I'm glad I'm rewatching it because I really don't remember much outside of. All I remember is one guy's face getting scraped against glass in the finale because it was so violent. So that's all I remember. But the details, the plot, almost every scene, don't remember. And it is so character driven.
Yeah.
And it's so much about PTSD and veterans and the way the military could dick over our soldiers. And such a nuanced layer. And the showrunner of that is the showrunner for Born Again Season 2.
Oh, cool.
Like,
I forgot that. Yeah, that sounds familiar now.
because the Punisher we normally associate as a character, like, I'm going to get revenge for my family, which is like kind of what he's doing. But the show is so much more than that. And the level of maturity and depth, like what Born Again is doing is incredible. Like for Season 2 rebound, holy shit, is it incredible. But I still don't see a day where Disney Plus will do anything remotely like
Punisher?
What the Punisher is. Like Punisher is like such a drama about a former soldier. You know,
Yeah.
like it's mainly about that.
I wonder what their special is going to be because of that. Like, what is
Yeah.
a Disney-produced Punisher even going to be?
Yeah.
But this seems like right up their alley. Like, Defenders seems like it could be really big franchise, reaching out potential, could expand. Like, we could have another heyday of the Netflix era.
We could.
And that's so exciting.
It looks like that's where we're headed. So
And that's smart because it's cheaper.
for those who haven't seen the Netflix show, this is all this is an indicator of why you should watch the Netflix
It's
show.
exceptional. And this is so much potential.
And the Defenders, while having some fun scenes, was a massive disappointment. And
Fix it.
This could totally.
I think it will.
This they have to.
Yeah. You don't commit to this unless you're like, we know, we got to fix
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. What's Kristen Ritter drinking there?
Oh,
It's like a Starbucks little berry thing. It looks like a
yeah. Let's see if we can
zoom and enhance.
The irony
let's blow this
of
thing up.
being a celebrity, and especially an actor, is you're filmed. You're living is having a camera pointed at you, and then when you have a camera pointed at you when you don't want it, you are so mad.
All right, so it looks like we got some kind of smoothie here, maybe. I can't tell if it's like maybe an alcoholic beverage, maybe it's like some kind of margarita, strawberry, watermelon, what have you, or if it's just some kind of health drink. But we can safely say that's actually all bloody chewing tobacco.
Ah,
Yeah, 'cause
on
that's
brand.
how much of a badass she is.
You know what's crazy to me?
What's that, Coy?
Besides that, Besides that beverage, we talked to Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead last week.
Corey was not listening to John's rant.
He was talking about bloody margarita. He said it could also be spitting tobacco. I was
Yes,
listening.
thank you, Coy. Thank
were
you
those
for
not your
validating.
words?
Those were my
You
exact
got the
words.
words. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna change the subject.
I could
That
talk
was a good
more.
ADHD catch of like, yes, I was paying attention. I can.
Yes, I can recite the words you said.
Would you like me to invest more time in this strawberry beverage?
He was really committed to the bit, and you just undercut
Yeah.
him. You know,
It's yes and.
he was
Coy.
really
It's
he
yes
was
and.
really trying there, Coy.
Someone's script says Linux. I wonder what that's about.
No,
So
no,
I
just tell
think
us your stupid, thoughtful thought.
I will tell you my stupid, thoughtful thought.
God.
When we talked to Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, it was like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
They were likely about to go film The Defenders, and we didn't know that, and that makes our conversation retroactively even more exciting.
Well, before what you guys did not see was they weren't aware that it was going to be a camera interview.
Yeah, they were just like, that was an audio interview.
And when it started, Coy and I legit did not see at all what was behind them. And they were like, well, we should probably change our angle.
And I was like,
And we-
please do.
And we didn't know what, but it's like, because the shot was low.
Yeah.
And behind them was just a bunch of index cards.
Yeah.
Of just information. Just a shit ton of information.
So we asked, I was like, hey, you guys, don't do that. Like, move just entirely. Because
Yeah.
I didn't want to be the one that was like,
It was really funny.
Yeah, delightful gents. So they literally just moved their whole office to a corner for us to film.
Anyway, I like Luke Cage's suit. I'm really excited for a lot of things upcoming. All right, guys, that's it on that. Should we massively shift gears now?
You know what?
I want to watch the Backrooms trailer.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is from a YouTuber who I don't know and who's becoming a really successful YouTuber.
It's like 20.
He's already he's so much younger than us. He could be our child if we had sex in our teens. Which I did not. I waited till marriage, like a good Christian American.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And still, I'm still waiting.
He's married, but nothing's changed.
Nothing changed.
One of these days.
I'll wait until she's comfortable to see me naked.
He's going to get there. He's going to get there. Kane Parsons.
Kane Parsons.
20-year-old man or something.
He had like the deal of the century. Legit why I want to watch this, because I don't know when I started saying the word legit. I'm trying to act young because I'm talking about Kane
Because you're
Parsons
like,
right now.
he was born in 2005, legit.
I must legitimize my interest in this piece of marketing.
I graduated the year after he was born.
So for real, bro, this is why I want to watch this.
No cap.
Yeah, it's goated. It's
Bet.
Kane Parsons. What an action name.
Good
That
hair,
sounds like
too.
a guy in a novel.
Yeah, one of those like airport series.
Detective Kane Parsons is on the go again. Here to solve the missing case of the missing person missing. And Kane
I need
Parsons.
to find my case.
Yes, because
And thus then find out who is missing so I can thus find who they are.
so I don't know what Backrooms is. To my very limited, I did no research on this. My very limited understanding, Backrooms was already a thing he did on YouTube.
Okay.
I believe it was like short films or maybe some web series. I don't know.
It's like creepypasta adjacent, isn't
yeah,
it?
Backrooms is like a concept, I thought.
Okay.
Like, the liminal spaces.
I don't know. He sold the script and he's also got the directing deal, and it was like a high payday for him. So there's a lot of pressure riding on this, but apparently this is already getting some amazing feedback. I just want to watch the trailers because I don't have much knowledge of it, but people are really excited about this.
And Chiwetel Ejiofor is all I know about it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Mordo.
He was a star of Firefly show movie.
Which you're a huge fan of, Firefly show movie.
What was that movie called?
Firefly, the show,
Firefly.
the movie, the show. It was called
Nirvana, the band, the show, the
Serenity.
movie, The Serenity.
That's bad branding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make
Oh,
it
that's
as hard
clever.
as possible to say. All right. You guys ready for this? Are you
Already clever, opening frame.
Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
Ready.
Out of the doorway? All right. Let me get you guys slightly in meta frames. There you
How
are.
hard would it be to switch where Coy and I are on that frame?
I can. People are gonna watch it happen live.
Let's watch it happen.
You
I
want-
think it would be better
I was
for
gonna
than,
say,
than Control
Technically,
Z.
I can do this invisibly,
Yeah.
but if you want to just
No.
do it live.
Let's do it live. Let's let everyone see your work.
Here we go. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Then you can just Control Z it back, because I notice when I'm doing the clip outs,
It's your looking. Yeah.
yeah,
you're
our looking is off. So yeah.
Now it's not like I'm looking.
Let me trim you.
Yeah. Now Coy, let's switch seats.
Ruin my life. All right. Okay. I think you're good.
Yeah.
Let me.
Oh, that makes sense.
That
for
was
the
great.
outline. Look at that. Look at that.
That looks great. Good eye line now.
I just want your heads to be a similar size. Okay. Sick. You guys ready for this?
Let's
I'm ready
do it.
for
Let's do it then. Let's do this thing. Here we go. A 1, a 2. It's trailer time.
I found something
Okay.
in the store.
Hey, it's funny.
Yeah, it's a great signage.
What did you find?
The place. I found a place.
This feels like Severance.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
It's mysterious and important.
हम जमीन के रहने वालों की तरफ से आपको
Weird.
I definitely have a disconcerting vibe to broad open spaces like that. Like cons sometimes just have rooms to nothing, and it's so weird.
Yeah.
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying
Stop
I
sign.
don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof. All right, you feel me? Yeah. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure
That's
out.
girl from Shrinking.
Hey.
Every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. I just take it slow.
Whoa.
Oh, that's gonna be cool use of like Z-axis and depth. Oh, that's dope.
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up! What do you see?
It's like an Escher painting.
All these rooms. This place builds them. It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me?
What a trip.
What is this?
1990, it said?
I like using time for the camera quality. Ah, cool.
Am I right?
Hello?
Eerie. Whoa. Wow. Dawn of the YouTube directors.
That guy can't legally drink. And he
Wow.
made that. That's incredible, man.
We got the Filippo brothers. We got Markiplier. We got Stuckman.
Rick Rack, Rec Track,
Now,
who?
Rack.
Rack.
And now we have Kane Parsons. There's so many people out there making actual cinema.
If you love movies, I think creating if you can is really special. That looked great.
I'd rather just be here every Saturday
Sitting down,
talking about
6 days a
their
week.
hard work.
7th day, errands and cleaning.
Perhaps doing
Repeat.
clickbait rage thumbnails instead. Is what I prefer to do.
That's the vibe.
That brings me fulfillment.
I definitely feel like I make things all the time. I'm leaving my mark on other people's marks.
I'm all about quantity over quality.
Yes. If I talk about everything and make nothing, I have talked about everything.
That was wonderfully creepy.
Yeah.
That was a really effective, eerie trailer. I kind of expected something a little bit different with more of like I didn't know what to expect. I had the, I wonder why I expected that. Maybe because of just preconception of some of the directors I've listed, that it would be like a little bit more like punchy. This was so more unsettling psychological dread.
Yeah, liminal spaces freak me out. So that was about the vibe I was expecting. But I think I know a little bit more about Backrooms. My little brother is obsessed with that creepypasta and that world and that whole undercurrent. So I think I've got some peripheral exposure. Like Backrooms as a concept. And I used to.
What is Backroom?
It's like the idea of a liminal space that's like endless and like you can't really give it context. It's like a shapeless, amorphous, open space. And
Weird.
like the thing about
And
New
it's
York.
like always changing.
Yeah.
And warping, and it's like a little different every time. It's a little uncanny. It's like I feel like liminal spaces and this kind of stuff always accompanies that feeling that like something is off, but I can't tell what. And I don't know if it's sinister or if it's just a natural occurrence.
Yeah, like empty spaces feel weird at times, and this captures that to me.
So in this element, what was weird to me about it is it felt like dark sci-fi horror when really it's probably supernatural. Does that make sense?
I mean, I think it depends the interpretation, right?
Well, sci-fi has a little bit. There's more of like an aesthetic and like I would call Severance science fiction.
Okay.
And this
because they have to disconnect and like there's some science about the innie and outie
in a sense, yeah.
versus magic.
Yeah, whereas like the way like aesthetically and tonally this was pitched, I felt sci-fi horror.
I see that.
Supernatural feels more like demonic or
Dread,
ghosts.
natural.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And I like the blend of the two. I know it sounds like kind of pedantic in how I'm separating the two.
I like that the Backrooms wiki photo is literally the vibe of the whole trailer. Like that this is about the creepypasta and it's the image is capturing the vibe.
Okay. Analog horror.
Yeah, and I like the 90s choice because that I remember like mini DV cams and that whole aesthetic. When I was a youth, I used to break into asylums, and that was like a really fun hobby to like explore like empty rooms and spaces and just get like a sense of a vibe.
Cool.
There was two near me. There was they're both I think closed or demolished now, so I hopefully can't get in trouble. But there was the Danvers Lunatic Asylum, which was one of the last places that did lobotomies in the world, and it was terrifying. Like it was so scary to be in, and it was like an hour for me. And we had to go in, like the morgue had a broken wood like blockage, so you could go in through the morgue, but you're crawling in through the morgue. So like you have to like scurry over one of the like body pans and then roll out and explore the place. So your entrance is in like pure death.
That's fun.
And then the Danvers Lunatic Asylum was like this giant castle, and they say it inspired like some of the old Gotham drawings in the Batman comics. So it's like this huge bat-shaped asylum that was about 2.5 hours from me.
So how do you handle all that, yet you are not great with horror movies?
I think the malicious intent of a horror movie. Like, I don't like gore, but you don't experience that when your heart is racing, hopefully, in these real places. Like, it's more about, like, testing your own ability to overcome fear. Because there were times where I felt like a room get cold or hot and, like, all the stuff that you can't explain. And it was, like, pure terror.
Sure.
But I think the goal is to feel that rush. Like, I was a kid that was very much in need of, like, stimuli. Unlike now, where I'm so calm. But, like, I just needed, like, to feel. So that was a thing.
Yeah. How are your feelings?
Disconcerting.
Yeah, I see that. You reek of it.
Yeah.
Show up like that.
Coming in, giving you the headline, not even just trying to help.
Then your disconcerting rubs onto me.
Yeah.
And then I'm
disconcerted as
I'm
well.
frazzled.
Just a mess.
And then I punch John.
Yeah.
And then a line forms. And everyone starts punching John. Then it becomes a skit from the movie Airplane.
And then
Every day.
next Saturday at Scum and Villainy. That's what people expect they can do.
Next Saturday, Scum and Villainy, line
1
up to
o'clock.
punch John and you get a free drink.
Yeah. Sorry, John. But yeah, I love the idea of liminal space, and I love the idea of like the unknown in space. As a kid, I was obsessed enough to like act on it. But like this looks like my jam because it looks psychological. I think this is the kind of horror I do like.
The gnarliness of this is he's 20,
Yeah.
meaning he started going to town working in his teens, and now he's here. That's super impressive.
It's like a lot of us had YouTube young, and a lot of us had cameras and made little home movies. To see a whole generation start to put those two together is really cool.
John, did you like the trailer?
I did very much. Yeah, I mean, this is 100% my kind of thing, and it's something that I've been hoping would, like, creepypasta and ARGs and just like these strange, uncanny web creations are so vivid, and partly like the charm is that they aren't movies, but at the same time, I've been kind of waiting for stuff like this to get to a place like this. We've had like attempts at Slender Man movies that haven't been very great or haven't been very far reaching, and so like to see the disconcerting surrealist vibes and the horror elements of these come to a place like A24 is exciting to me. Like that's a trend I would be excited for if more people were going to take it seriously and commit to the WTF-ness. Like I remember when the Cloverfield Paradox trailer came out, and I was like, this, and then I saw it and it was a real letdown. So it always depends on how the execution goes. But if this is good, I'm super duper excited.
I mean, they got some real talent attached to this.
Chiwetel is so. I feel like that dude should be a household name. Like he is so incredible.
Yeah, you said that he could have been Black Panther.
He's my time travel fan cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Multiverse. Time travel.
I think he is all of the gravitas, he'd be a different take than Chadwick Boseman's incredible take is so perfect for the MCU, but when I think of the comic book, I think of Chadwick.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of
Chiwetel.
Chiwetel.
Yeah.
Just like Spider-Man. Like I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but it's a very MCU, and I'm really excited for Brand New Day to show me like what it's like outside of that.
Yeah.
But when I think of Spider-Man, and when I'm reading Spider-Man, I hear Andrew Garfield. Like I see Andrew Garfield way more.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Well, that was a good trailer. Are you guys excited for it in the chat? Leave your chat thoughts below.
Truetel.
Let the bots speak. Now, Koi, before we move on to Masters of the Universe,
Oh, we're watching that too.
I want to talk about Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
So here's the skinny, as the kids on TikTok like to say. They might actually move the release date. The report that I saw was saying that I believe it's the London premiere. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the London premiere is currently scheduled for December 7th.
Okay.
And if they're going to wait a whole 11 days before the release, that puts a movie like that at massive risk for a lot of spoilers to come out, you know? Additionally, they're not getting the IMAX screens because of Dune. I don't believe a movie needs IMAX to succeed. Look at Barbenheimer. Barbie was over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer had the IMAX screens.
Yeah.
Now, one could argue Oppenheimer maybe came close to being an R-rated billion-dollar hit because they
Because
had
they
the
had
IMAX
IMAX
screens, right? So there is that. Do you think they need to change this release date?
They're in a really tricky spot because I think that Doomsday could be really cool, but I think they need a huge win. They don't just need a win, but the optics on moving it, there's going to be so many people just going like, like it's such a Nelson move. Like that could easily be like poked at because they were a juggernaut, and I really think they could get back there, but they need this one to get back there.
Yeah, yeah.
So like they aren't a guaranteed opening 500 million like first 2 weeks anymore.
No.
And they need to be.
Let's not forget Jumanji 4 is also coming out.
I mean,
Those movies are fucking huge.
Yeah, but I think that's easier to take down than Doom.
Negative.
Well, it's a family film.
Negative.
Jumanji is like a family film of like 5 tickets versus Dune is
Negative.
like every one.
Dude, it's Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and The Rock.
Cinema.
I remember everything that happened in those movies.
I remember.
And Karen Gill.
Karen Gillan.
I remember everything that happened in those movies.
That's your favorite franchise.
It's my favorite
If they
franchise.
stick the landing on the third, you've told me it's your favorite trilogy of all time.
Better than the Robin Williams one.
All. Greg's like The Godfather? No, Jumanji.
I'm Godfather 3 guy over here.
I mean, if
At
beyond
this point, it's pretty much, please stop whooping the original Jumanji. It's already dead.
as someone waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse to complete the trilogy, Greg's always on about Jumanji being the one that's going to be the greatest trilogy. We'll see.
I'm always diving into the Jumanji lore.
Yeah. He's got like a bunch of like board games outside the office, and he
Always trying
like
to connect the threads.
summons them.
my own copy of the digital version from the Rock version.
Actually, there was a great anime. Maybe you guys in the chat watched it too. Maybe one of you guys did. And growing up, there was an animated Jumanji show that was so good, and it was
familiar
the
now.
kids were there, and they were with Alan. I think his name's Alan, right?
Yeah.
From Robin Williams' character,
Parrish.
Alan Parrish. Hey, my man.
Nice.
That's right. Weak movie, not like the Level Up. Is that what it's called?
Welcome to
Game
the
over?
No, it's
the
Level Up,
game
right?
on
Next Level?
The next,
It's called Next Level. The third one.
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
What's this
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Is it, please call it Jumanji Forever. Every fourth movie should be called Forever.
Everyone.
All right, here we go. The next
It
level.
is called Next Level.
Okay.
Okay.
No, Jumanji
Sorry.
4. All right. there's
Also called The Next
there's-
Level.
There's no title yet.
right.
Untitled Jumanji sequel.
All right, my ADHD thought here.
Yes.
Yes, you're right about Jumanji. That it's not really a threat. If anything, they should fucking move it.
Yeah, I think they would.
This is the thing I'm about to say is the kind of thing that makes me look like a nitpicking asshole on a clip out on social media.
As long as you're ready for that.
So I hope Roxy doesn't include what I just said and just includes the following. I think the DUNESDAY, the combination of Dune and the word Doomsday, is one of the most forced things that they've been doing in marketing. Because Barbenheimer, part of the appeal was that it wasn't like, we need to come up with a thing. Like someone just randomly said it.
It was the people.
And we lost the origin
Right.
of where it came from. Someone did like an article one day and said it. and did not expect it to take off, and no one fucking remembers like from off their dome who actually said it. And part of the appeal and fun of it is that they're two polar opposite movies with completely different vibes all around.
Yeah.
And they're coming out the same day, and they're gigantic movies, but they're like one's a PG-13 like feminist comedy film, and then the other one is a historical R-rated Nolan epic,
Black and white biopic.
That's what made it funny and appealing. And you also get the idea of like curating the experience where you can then go from either a hard-hitting drama to a different type of feeling and good comedy. I know you did the opposite, where you went from Barbie to Oppenheimer, which I do not agree with that approach at all.
It was a great day.
But Doomsday just sounds like a lot of work. Like Doomsday is like two heavy culmination movies, and it seemed like they were just trying to find a way to capitalize on. It's kind of like when you try to do The Room. But you
can't
do
just do The Room.
You can't just do a bad movie and try to make it like so bad because it's good. That happens by accident. This whole like same day Doomsday thing, it just sounds stupid to me and forced. I don't like the wording. I don't like it. I don't like it, Coy.
You don't want to sit through 6
I don't
hours.
want to do 6 hours of heavy culmination. Trying to remember so much shit. Like, no, it's too much.
That's another thing. You don't have to have seen anything before Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a lot that you have to keep in mind for these 6 hours.
Yes.
I
think they should change the release date.
They're also, I think the beautiful thing about Barbenheimer is that they fed each other. These consume each other.
Yeah.
Like Barbie
Yes.
fed
That's a good point.
people to Oppenheimer,
Good point.
which was very unique because people wanted to be part of Barbenheimer. And I guarantee some of the prestigious cinephile crowd did want to be part of the Barbie fun. They fed each other, and there was an audience that might not have seen the other the same day, if not the same week. There was a bit of that. There will be people that do not want to see Dune after Doomsday, and there will be people that do not want to. So I don't think it's going to be... It'll cannibalize. So I think they'll hurt each other's box office.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. So yeah, the whole DUNESDAY thing, they need to nip that in the bud.
Greg's very mad about the title.
I know,
I'm more
our
casual
DJ
about-
went on with Timothy Chalamet. Sorry, John, you were going to say something?
No, what were you gonna
No,
say?
please, you go.
Well, I mean, the thing about Barbenheimer too is it thrives on contrast. These are two. The visual contrast is totally opposite. The auteur factor are like totally different, and you have a movie that's like more guy coded and a movie that's more girl coded. There's a sharing that goes into that, and there's like a kind of bonding, like, hey, we can get together and do this and have fun with it. And because the movies are so tonally disparate, that makes you want to do a double feature.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have two of like different but same epic, like it's like watching I watched all the Die Hards for the first time in one day, way back when the fifth one came out, and like that was a really sloggy
awesome.
experience
Yeah.
because, and granted quality, but also for the first few they're still good, but you're getting the same thing over and over. And granted, Dune and Avengers are different flavors, but they're still going for heavy epic.
I will say, though, the hybrid word works.
It's great.
like the wording
Doomsday.
works.
They're
Doomsday
forcing
is very cheeky.
They're
It's a-
forcing
yeah.
because the title's so good.
Yeah, like the Doomsday, like to work off both those titles. Like Barbenheimer sounds like it's obvious. Barbenheimer's obviously some like
A creation.
made up words slapping together two different titles. You know,
Yeah.
It sounds like a shipping of something. Whereas Doomsday, like, oh yeah, they do fit nicely.
But that's because of how similar they are.
yeah, there's a
In
wording.
form and function.
It's so many, yeah. But yeah, they should change the release date. I just mainly want to talk about that to rant about.
Feel better?
The word Doomsday. That's my passionate take today. Coy.
Yeah.
Leak all the
Doomsday.
photos you want. Leak all the reveals of
Greg
Defenders
just
all
wants
you
to
want.
talk about this release
I just
date.
think they should change the fucking release date because Marvel needs. They're already on a good upswing right now with their television department. Spider-Man's going to be huge. When Avengers comes out, if they end the year strong with the biggest hit of the year, that'd be really, really awesome.
And they've got a bunch of opportunities to announce it coming up. CinemaCon is next week.
Yeah.
They're doing a D23 this year. Like, there's a lot of places where they can be like, by the way, like at Comic-Con, they can make it a thing.
Why don't they try to get the Thanksgiving weekend? Is something coming out on Thanksgiving? Is Moana 2? No, Moana's in the summer.
What is November this year? I know every month is insane.
Last
Henceforth.
year was Zootopia, I believe.
Narnia from Barbenheimer's own, Greta Gerwig.
It's a Netflix. It'll be like temporarily the theaters. They should try to get a Thanksgiving weekend.
I don't know if the movie's done.
And then make them stress the content creators and the critics.
I think visual effects are still cooking, man. I don't know if that movie's gonna be done in time. Oh, Hunger Games. I knew there was something huge. Hunger Games is definitely the same audience.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because then we'll get Hunger Day. Frankly, Thanksgiving.
Actually, the commodification of Barbenheimer is going to ruin the industry. Not AI.
Nope, it's this.
It's this same day release day shit where they try to put two fucking words together.
What do you guys got the 4th week of November? Hunger Day.
What's your best portmanteau? We got a movie release strategy, baby.
We'll see.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say too, I don't like this inflation of trailer numbers. I think that's bullshit.
Oh, counting all the
when they like Spider-Man Brand New Day hit 1 billion views in like 2 hours. Yeah, because you're combining like boatloads of other media outlets, and there's no evidence to show that people actually watched all the fucking like the whole thing. And are you combining your weird 2-second clips that you also put out on Twitter? It's like every new trailer is broken a record now for the most watched trailer, and it's fucking stupid.
I think Greg's Bill Maher Saturdays are so fascinating.
You need the sunglasses.
This is what I'm at. This is what pisses me off.
This is what Greg does on Saturdays.
Right.
He just finds things to rally against, but now on camera.
All
Next
right,
week, it's Scum and Villainy.
Let's watch Masters of the Universe.
In this headspace, let's.
All right, let me remix you guys again.
I can lean back a little.
Okay, while John is adjusting the angle here, when I saw the first one, Michael, I'm going to say the exact same thing I said then, because it hasn't changed. I don't know anything about Masters of the Universe.
This is a fandom I
really, even though Kevin Smith worked on the show?
There's a show, an animated show. Did not watch it.
I don't-
I'm that removed.
I have no. The only
I know
knowledge
He-Man's in it, and the bad guy's a skeleton.
I'm not even exactly sure what He-Man is, but the only reference I have is from whenever they've parodied it in Family Guy.
Okay.
And because I don't know Masters of the Universe, a lot of those bits have not stayed in my noggin.
Right.
So
It's
yeah,
very
that's-
popular for a certain demo, and I have some Venn diagram with them. I just, whenever someone references, I'm like,
And I liked the first trailer for the most part, even though it felt very. It's like the talking point for anything now. It felt very Guardians of the Galaxy, but I like these directors a lot. They did Dungeons and Dragons and Game Night.
I love Dungeons and Dragons and Game Night.
Yeah, they've done some great shit.
Oh no, he died.
Oh, is it John Francis Daly and what's his name?
Wait, am I wrong?
I think these guys wrote Dungeons and Dragons.
I might be
or did they
wrong.
direct
I
it?
don't know if it's the same directors.
I didn't see the first trailer, so this is the first anything I've seen. By the
Okay,
way.
cool. And I've heard people are kind of divided on this one, but everyone's divided about everything.
Well, yeah, it's the internet.
Did you know this trailer hit 4 billion views in
In
less than
6
24
hours?
hours?
Travis Knight directed.
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
That's exciting.
Did they write this though?
No,
Oh, what the fuck? Where'd I get my information
not,
from?
not according to this anyway. Unless they're
I got my information way wrong. Is it like the producers?
I don't know.
Oh no, wait. I think I saw the trailer and thought it kind of reminded me of Dungeons
Turned
and
into facts about who directed
and
it
That's how lies get spread.
on the internet from the two guys who watch Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, not seeing any of them in these
Yeah,
4
yes,
screenplay
that's
and
right.
story credits.
I watched the trailer and I thought this kind of reminds me of the Dungeons and Dragons movie. And with that thought, I went, they made this movie.
They did.
John Francis Daly, who is
My-
in Freaks and Geeks,
my
and
bad.
starring Allison Brie, who likes the show Freaks and Geeks. All right, let's check it out.
All right.
Hang on. Let me make you smaller.
Oh, thank you. I'll stay lean.
Yeah.
And I know the Spider-Man trailer was a huge hit. For real, it was.
All right. Here we go. It's time.
All right, let's
to
watch this
to
trailer.
Master the universe. Here we go.
Let us.
I know most of you don't remember me,
I don't know you at all.
but I know all of you.
Heimdall.
Aslan. This feels nostalgic for people, right?
Oh, I've seen that castle. Grayskull. Castle Grayskull.
That's cool. That's
Oh,
cool,
and the
cool.
tiger is different.
Even though I was stuck
Good catch.
Light years away on Earth. I never stopped trying to get back.
Are they
home.
doing that Thor storyline where he's like immortal on Earth and he has to prove himself to go back to Asgard?
Changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family.
Skeletor.
Yeah, it's taking itself really serious.
And he destroyed our world.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going for that commentary on thing.
I know how it feels to fail.
Yeah, this is a much more earnest approach than the last trailer.
And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall.
Remember who you are.
Why do we fall, Master Bruce?
You're not he boy anymore.
Oh, that's a cool concept. I like that, like Rush.
Pretty sweet.
That dude looks like an action figure. That's impressive.
My universe shall quake in my shadow.
Jared Leto.
Everyone's favorite.
This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it.
I mean, I don't know the world, but it looks accurate to it. The specificity.
I need every man, woman, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it.
Trust me. I know how to use it.
Cool.
Oh, sweet. It didn't sound like Jared Leto.
I think the trick is to hide him and change him enough people don't know.
It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
I don't know if this is going to land as a reference, but this trailer reminds me of the Wing Commander Godzilla Matthew Broderick era.
Wing Commander?
Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr.
You said Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick's Godzilla, that era.
Oh.
This reminds me of like when giant action tentpoles were just starting out and
Oh, yeah.
we were adapting stuff that wasn't comics, but we were trying to make like new IPs happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, obviously that happens every decade, but that specifically reminds me of this era.
I understand what you mean.
Goddamn love Wing Commander.
No, that's
so slept on.
That's a good reference pull. 'Cause,
That,
yeah,
that
this-
time, right? Like Broderick's Godzilla was more successful, but that feeling.
well, the pull that I feel is just a classic fish out of water of modern day guy gets thrown back into fantasy land. Like those are like 90s movies. growing
Yeah.
up. Like some of those are like straight to like
Page Master.
made for TV kind of movies.
Master.
Some of them
Yeah,
were
Page
theatrical
Master.
releases. Yeah, there's some
I
really
watched that every day for a while. as a kid.
Love Page Master. So slept on too.
and so it has that nostalgic flair. Travis Knight, when he did Bumblebee, he also hearkened to a similar type of era. Visually, it does very much feel Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok.
That's why I
Ye-
thought of Thor for sure.
A lot of it does seem to. The first trailer seemed to have like a self-awareness about it, and this one played it very much to the fans of Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, I thought, even though I don't know it, I'm like, these are very specific shots and costumes. This must be
Yeah.
blank.
And hopefully the movie's like a hybrid of both trailers, where it has that self-awareness backed with also be, as I thought like, oh, this looks funny, but it's probably going to be also secretly cool. And now I have the flip here where I'm like, this looks cool, but it's probably secretly really funny. You know, that I have both vibes here
You brought up Gunn for Guardians. It also reminds me of the Supergirl trailer combo.
in a sense.
Where
Yeah.
the first Supergirl trailer is like, let's get him in the universe. And then the second one's like, here's the story. It's actually a very different tone.
Yeah.
This feels, having not seen the first trailer, like if that's the description, it's interesting that trailers are doing that where the first and second trailer are so different.
Well, the earnestness, if this was the first trailer, now I don't know who I'm going to upset with this. If this was the first trailer, I'm not sure how well it might have gone over with people, because it would seem like it would. This type of trailer feels like it mainly just played, and I could be way off here. I feel like I'd be a little disconnected if this was the first trailer for me. I was like, this seems like this is placating specifically to the fans of Masters of the Universe, whereas the last one I didn't feel like as left out.
And that's how I felt about Supergirl. Not in a bad way, but in a way of like, oh, this feels more like the book that I know. I wonder if this appeals to as many people. Whereas
Yeah.
the first trailer is like, if you like the universe of DCU.
Yeah.
So maybe that's
a
intentional.
fun trailer though.
It's fun, and I think it's funny they're hiding Jared Leto. Like
That's
it
how you market Jared Leto, guys.
show nothing of him and sound nothing like him.
Yeah.
Yep.
The idea is you put him in there for no reason where anyone could play him.
But I like
This could have been an email.
It may have been. I think the He-Man look is great from what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like he looks like an action figure. Like that's a really cool. Like they didn't change the iconic pieces I do know.
Okay, now my criticism of the trailer. Considering the fact this trailer is done with the utmost sincerity, is I don't feel like this trailer showed me anything because the trailer's so sincere. Like I think because the last one felt more had this like self-aware humor to it. There was like a comedic angle to mine from it.
Okay.
And because this one was so sincere and they played it more like a fantasy action epic, there wasn't anything in it that felt new to me. It all felt like something. It felt like an amalgamation of a bunch of things I've seen before.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a single moment. Like there were moments that looked cool, like Skeletor and He-Man that looked cool. It definitely like looked fine, but it didn't have that standoutish vibe where I'm like, oh, I gotta like see this experience. I gotta experience this movie. You know, there was something that felt just all a little too familiar now.
It doesn't feel like something I haven't seen while being someone who knows nothing of Master Chief.
Yeah, in a weird way, right? That's exactly it.
But so many stories are archetypal like that. Like I think that's how people that don't enjoy comic movies feel. Is that, you know, if you're not connected to these characters, if you're not connected to this world, why watch XYZ story?
Yeah.
So I could see that being how people feel that are outside the comic space. And I never begrudge them that. I just think there's enough people that do love it that it warrants making. So it's whether or not there's enough people that warrant, like, is this something...
Do you think this will succeed in the box office? I'm going to venture that this will not succeed. And I will gladly and positively bite my words if that is true.
I don't know how big the demo is because it's not kids and it's not, I mean, parents bringing their kids will be a big demo because I think it's for 40-year-olds, you know, like 40-year-olds right now have kids. So if you were a kid in the 80s, this is the right time that way.
And Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves failed at the box office.
So good.
Despite those who watched it, loved it. Our movie reaction, even on YouTube, did very well because the fan base like grew from it.
Yeah.
It developed a big following. But I remember the marketing leaning heavily into the comedy.
Yeah.
And perhaps that was something that they took a note of like, well, we have to show both sides.
Maybe.
You know, because of that.
Because, yeah, I think Dungeons and Dragons is one of the great, like, casualties of the era because that movie is so good and should have been a franchise.
And this is also supposed to feel nostalgic and familiar.
Right.
So maybe that criticism is more like, but that's the point, not a criticism, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just
I
spewing thoughts in real time here.
Could see it doing well. Don't know how big that audience is.
Neither do I. This is a really assertive point of view we have developed here.
Yes, we're standing strong in our ground of maybe.
I will say that the CGI looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the use of makeup a lot and the practicality.
Yeah, there does feel like, obviously you can't make Skeletor all practical, but there's a lot of practical involved.
But I buy when I'm looking at Skeletor.
Same.
Like when Skeletor's talking and moving, I believe it's a character.
Isn't he usually like sassy?
Like...
I thought he had like a more effeminate voice, like kind of like Cobra in G.I. Joe.
I thought he had a kind of a voice, like a crazy, like a kind of crazy sounding voice.
Like a high snarly or like a pitchy.
Sure.
Perhaps.
I feel like, but you know,
I could be wrong.
There are better experts on this source material than me.
I thought he said I vaguely remember like 80s cartoons, and I thought he was like more of a Cobra type because I always thought it was crazy that Cobra had that voice.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, there is an element of that. I guess I would imagine.
See, I think G.I. Joe could really use that treatment. The hyper self-aware, like feeling like a cartoon.
Yeah,
they've done the whole like let's
do actual G.I. Joe,
super serious, or like not
just two of those, right?
cheeky enough. I mean, people really like G.I. Joe Retaliation, but I feel like when we saw the G.I. Joe animated movie in the
that was
theater,
fun. That was
I'm like,
so
this
much.
thing is so corny. It's
And it
so
was
over the top. Yeah.
So overstimulating. That
Yeah.
movie was crazy.
And I'm like, that's how they should do G.I. Joe.
Just a lot. Maximalist.
Just some like, I think it would do well for the TikTok mind of today.
Oh, 100%.
It's just so fast paced and then it would also pull in the audience of
The dads bringing their kids.
Yeah,
And there's so many characters you could make it a mile a minute crazy.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the trailer. I like the trailer. I'm not as like, oh, I must see this.
I hope this does well simply because, like, I would love the tradition of this to come back. Like, they made a remake of Deathstalker recently, and that was an indie film. But, like, the kind of fantasy realm, you know, Conan the Barbarian kind of, like, this is way more heightened sci-fi than that. But, like, I don't know. I am with you in that, like, I'm very afraid that this is going to not land the way they want it to, but I think it would be cool to get this tradition back.
I hope so too, John. Those are good points. Well, we throw it to the crowd here. Are you mad at Koi's take on Masters of the Universe?
Yeah, everything I said was wrong.
Leave your thoughts down below. I have not been monitoring the chat because my laptop was about to die before we.
Excellent.
And then he had to make a thumbnail in 4 minutes.
Yeah, so, are we? Do we have any super chats or any Streamlabs, anything like that?
None. No one has
Wrap it up.
contributed. No one can. Yes, we do. We got some, and we can transition right toward that. I feel like.
Let's go right to it, guys. In exactly 5 minutes, I mean it sincerely. We're going to disable the super chats and Streamlabs. So if you want to get your question in, right on air, support the channel. That is, you got 5 minutes to do so. Because I have to go to the sanctuary with my goddaughter today.
Aw, hell yeah.
And then her brother. Not my godson. Care less about him.
Immediately less relevant.
Gosh, Liam.
Some kid.
You know what? I should have been your
fired.
godfather. I know that Stuart doesn't do anything. All right? Stuart's deadbeat. You watching Stuart?
Stuart's watching.
Stuart inflated the numbers of the Spider-Man brand new day trip.
He inflated the number of his presents to his godson.
Stuart, how could you?
Liam should have been my godson.
Saturday, Greg. Just layers of just doing the work.
What really grinds my gears?
Oh.
It's because I've been watching Punisher, so I'm just mad about stuff.
I liked it. It's the only line I remember from that whole courtroom scene that was so well written. I need to rewatch Punisher. That show was exceptional. I want to watch all the Netflix stuff. I just haven't time. Got to get like a TV to mount to my chest while I walk.
You have to make the time. All right.
Not reading comics anymore. Just watching
Shut up,
shows.
fiance. We will have the rest of our lives to talk to each other.
We're moving the wedding to next year.
I have a lot of television I have to rewatch.
This is good for my
personal
cut.
pleasure.
I have to sit for my cut. I cannot move.
All right, boys.
Are we ready?
We are
You
finally.
have 3 minutes to get
We
the
got
rest of your
three
rest of the cues in if you would like to support.
minutos.
If not, stick around.
Stick around. Alrighty, let's do this, gang. Thank you all for being so generous this
you.
afternoon. Let's see where we can start
Damn,
from.
we got a good amount. Okay.
Oh boy, we'll be
Thank you
All
guys.
right, April 3. There we go. It's the 4th, I know. People sometimes ask about that. It's because I created the event of this stream last night. So it wasn't past midnight yet, so that's why.
We got 2 minutes.
All right. Making love for 2 minutes. Sebastian Yuns kicking us off. Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate you being here. A massive W volunteering. BT Dub Rivals has 47 issues.
Well, thank you for being our first super chat of the day, Sebastian, for being here every single week. And appreciate you guys for watching our Rivals videos. That's
People
been the
like 'em.
most random journey that
just
has
happens
occurred.
some days, and we see what happens.
We've been sitting on our Mortal Kombat edit for weeks now.
But two Rivals videos are out.
But then 2 Rivals videos that were shot last have taken priority.
Hey, man, that's always how it goes.
Just got to follow what the people are liking and appreciate it. This has been fun. It's been nice getting to do something where we don't need to know anything about it.
Yeah,
Except when Koi can't remember Galactica.
she's not in the comics.
Koi, shame.
I guarantee you.
Shame.
Maybe
Every
she's in
comment,
the Marvel Rivals
every
comics.
comment ripping you apart. And I replied, I said, thank you.
Correct.
I sent
doesn't know.
every comment to Koi. Screenshot.
Yep, that's
said,
how I got off the internet.
"This is
Greg
your
forwards it to
wedding
me.
present
You're
right
welcome.
Here, Koi.
Deleted social media. Don't worry, I got
I'm
Greg to
getting
send them my way.
All this framed.
Saving it up.
Every time you got a fact wrong in a video.
Boom.
Boom. Right there. Happy
That's my
marriage.
seating chart. Majestic.
And Sebastian's got another one?
Oh no, we got Sebastian Welch.
Different Sebastian.
Back-to-back Sebastian.
With a very generous one. Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you, Sebastian Welch.
You got 1 minute to get one more super chat in here.
Hey, we got people piling them in right now.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Came straight over from Koi's.
Boo.
Been watching.
Yeah, that's right.
Boo.
Been watching since the Civil War trailer reaction when I was 16. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for so much joy over the years. There we go. Your humor and perspectives on life have been huge in mine. So grateful for all you guys.
Wow,
Oh,
Koi
that's
wasn't
very
even
sweet.
part of the channel yet then.
Yeah, I was at Screen Junkies. I did
Koi
the Civil
wasn't
War trailer
born
Screen
yet.
Junkies. I was not yet born.
You know, years ago, I was hanging out in Los Angeles with a YouTuber named Tyrone Magnus. And we were walking LA. It was his first time visiting.
Walking in LA.
Civil War had not yet been released, but the trailer had been out. Out comes from an Escalade Tom Holland. He runs up to Tyrone specifically. And he's like, "Are you Tyrone Magnus? Can I have money?" No, he said, "Are you Tyrone Magnus?" He's like, and he didn't even recognize him. And I was like, "You're Tom Holland!" I literally just fucking said that out loud like a dumbass. "You're Tom Holland!" He's like, "Can I get a photo with you to show the Russos?" So I took their photo. It was a great day. And that's why I think it's bullshit. The brand new day numbers are inflated.
He's held on to this for a decade.
Yeah, I
He's
haven't
held
forgotten,
on.
Tommy. I
Holland.
don't care how cut you are and how rich and successful and talented you are.
He seems happy. I'm happy for Tom Holland.
I'm not.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it.
No,
He
Bureau.
hasn't worked it. And I know he thinks about that day every day, just like me.
Yeah, he wishes he could go back and ignore you harder.
Bastard. Anyway, yeah, guys, go watch
You're his
Uncharted.
Eddie Brock.
Franchise starter right there.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Tom's a delight.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Here we go, Ark. Thank you for the phonetics.
Thank you for the phonetics. We have
And
to
we gotta
disable
do
the super chats now. Thank you
Alright.
guys so much.
All right, you guys are done. Finito.
Thank you guys, whoever got the last one in.
Yeah.
You're a lucky son of a bitch.
You
I will
should
not be tired by
grateful.
the time we get there.
You should thank us for the opportunity alone. All right, here we go. Ark, thank you so much. Am I the only one here who believes the concept of generic, scary entities in the back rooms diminishes the enigma of it?
Am I the only one who believes the concept of generic scary entities and the... Okay.
I don't
I'm
know if
beginning
we're going to get
understand.
like a boogeyman. I think it might be not generic, but I think it will be like mysterious.
Well, it felt important. It felt interdimensional. But I get what he's saying though. The visuals that they provided felt incredibly familiar types of horror visuals you would throw in there.
I think familiarity is part of the backroom.
Like the stop sign was the only thing. I was like, that's fucking weird. But like, you know, the hazmat suit and everything. Like there was like a lot of familiarity. I still thought it was an effective trailer. I can see where you're coming from though on that.
I mean, I don't, again, I'm not like the expert on this, but I could see where you're coming from because I believe the Backrooms do have those kind of like lo-fi, icky, creepy looking character design monster creature things that are like roving around. And I think it's how you use it. It's like I could get why you wouldn't want it to go that far past the surreal into the scary. But I think it's all in how you deal with it, honestly. It's like I can see the 50-50 of that.
Yeah, I could see it going wrong, but the trailer hasn't got me there yet. And I really like the 90s mini DV cam look for that.
Yeah. It's like if you Silent Hill those monsters and make them like mean something or whatever, I think it could be cool.
Very true. But thank you for the super chat.
Woo!
Ray Torres back at it every week. Ray Torres.
Raymundo! Hey, everyone. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Oh, what a way to so much support.
Thank
Just
you
saying
so
this.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We hope you have a great weekend too.
Yeah.
It's Easter.
Got a day and a
Koi's
half left.
favorite holiday.
I do love chocolate, eggs, and fiction.
and bunnies. They're showing Night of the Lepus tonight at midnight at the New Bev.
What's that?
It's a spooky rabbit-themed horror cult movie from the 70s or the 80s or something. Anyway,
I really want to listen to Jeremy John's review of Passion of the Christ.
What you gonna do on
He
Sunday?
did like a 14-minute review of it, and apparently he gets like real theological about it. And I'm like, oh, I gotta listen to this.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch my theology and Easter movie, Mallrats.
It's a good time. No blood of Christ required. All right.
I saw Passion of the Christ twice in the theaters,
I haven't seen it at all.
and I don't know how I'd feel about it now. I was very
Reaction.
very Catholic when I watched it.
Commentary video gets you guys in
Have
a
you seen
couple
it,
of
Coy?
I
bubbles.
saw it in theaters.
Did you like it? Did you cry 5 times?
Antagonizing me about religion to this audience.
No,
no,
Chris,
I,
that's not
was
what
it a good
that's not what
adaptation of the comics or not?
I do not do that. I do not try to egg you on.
I think that as long as people are aware that it was written by people and is as fictional as comics, it's a beautiful story.
Wow, some people really believe that's real.
I know,
really
and
offensive what
that is
you're
a
saying
hell
right
of
now.
a
I just
choice
gotta
to
say-
make.
Some people
I just
really
gotta
believe in the
say,
Hulk,
Coy,
you know.
You are
I
just,
think
you just gotta-
I think it's a beautiful story as long as you are aware of it as a story. And I think that adapting something like Passion and adapting something like Star Wars are both very important for people's moral
a
compasses.
lot of people we talk to are actually really devoted Catholics and Christians. Some
And I
people to
try
interview.
to accept them for that.
Oh, you gotta try harder. Judgmental bastard.
I sure do.
I try to accept them the way most people accept the alcoholic in their life.
Effectively, yeah. I think it's as dangerous to the culture. I agree. I think
We should move on before
think-
Coy
trying
says and
so
does
hard.
something that gets him in trouble.
Easter weekend, Coy. All right, here we go. Povenmire, thank you so much for
Hey,
chiming in.
Povenmire.
Hey guys, any chance of Lost being covered on the channel? Also, hoping you guys will do better, man.
Oh no! Someone else is asking for better man.
It's spreading.
It's begun.
The movement, the Better Man movement.
What if he has 2 accounts?
Everyone in the
both
chat
pop
right
up
now.
often.
Oh.
I've never seen Lost, but I don't know how well that would do.
I remember hopping in on season 3, watched season 3 through 5. Very confused the whole time.
I read
But
about
I
it to
liked
interview
it.
Damon Lindelof and then never watched it. And then it became a phenomenon and then descended. Like the ending I know didn't do well, but I don't know.
It is a show. That and The Wire are 2 shows I've always wanted to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
I don't know about. That's like. There's a lot of shows that I know I should watch. Peaky Blinders. That's about it.
Should watch. Yeah, I've never seen 6 Feet Under. There's some classics.
See, I can go without 6 Feet Under. I can go without many shows.
I feel like I should see The Sopranos.
You
I've
should.
never seen The Sopranos. That's one.
Is
Yeah, me neither.
incredible show. But yeah, Wire and Lost are the 2 shows. I'm like, I really gotta watch these shows sometime.
Yeah.
I've been watching Twilight Zone randomly.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
To prep for the new one.
There's
just-
a new Twilight Zone.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah. Hamish Patel.
doing
or no,
X-Files.
that's X-Files, yeah.
Oh,
no,
X-Files.
Jordan Peele.
I
Jordan
would-
Peele was doing it.
I would add. Oh wow, you look so racist, religionist, and racist in the same video. You look so racist.
Absolve me.
John, rewind the tape.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Zoom in and enhance on Coy's racism.
Oh, I can probably get that going for you. Hold on a second.
This is worth the super chat and the time delay.
All right, hang on a second. Let me refresh my own.
It's okay. We can wait. We got all the super chats already.
Okay, wait. So we go back.
We are so far back.
Antagonizing me about religion to this
We are so far back, John. We're gonna have to listen for like 3 minutes.
As
A lot of people we talk to are actually really devoted.
John, we are so far back.
Chance of Lost being covered on the channel.
Oh, see, well now we're not back at the rant anymore. We're past the rant.
X-Files is a different
he
show.
said-
It's
he said
Twilight
Lost,
Zone.
and then we started talking
Sorry,
about.
not the religion part. We're talking about the X-Files and the.
Yeah, that's how we prove he's racist. He wasn't racist about Christ.
By mistaking 2 shows.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's because he was a black director, and you went.
Here we go.
Hamish Patel doing X-Files.
Yeah. Here it is.
I would add. Oh wow, you look so religionist and racist.
All we got is my accusation. John, drop the bit. It's done.
I feel like
done.
I should see The Sopranos. That's one.
We're
Incredible show. But yeah, Wire and Lost are the 2 shows. I'm like, I really gotta watch these shows sometime. In Twilight Zone randomly. Yeah, that's a good show. To prep for the new one. Twilight Zone. Ryan Coogler. Yeah. Hamish Patel.
I see.
No, Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele was doing it. I would add. Oh wow, you
Jordan
look so
Peele.
religionist and
Jordan
racist.
Peele
that already come out?
Jordan Peele already did one.
He did a Twilight Zone?
Don't act like you don't know that.
Did it come out or
You
I
got
thought he was
confused.
making one.
You got confused.
I got confused.
You got confused.
I got confused.
because
It happened. I can't remember when, but
guys,
it's fine. Yeah,
Court
it's
is
done. It's done.
adjourned.
It's canceled. The show's canceled.
That's it.
All
We're
right,
done.
so we're moving on now.
all right.
The show was canceled. The show was canceled. It wasn't a hit.
All right, fine.
Oh, 2021. That's like
It was
that was a
canceled.
while ago.
It was
It was
very
canceled.
much
Yeah, your
canceled.
racism goes back years.
Yeah, decades.
Yeah.
To the first.
Too
Twilight
bad.
Zone.
Too bad you're not canceled.
The first X Files.
All right. Yeah, we're moving on now.
Here we go. Thank you, Povin Mir. Hey, Stanley McKeezy. Thank you for chiming in. Greg and Gang just saw Roxy.
That's what you guys. You guys are gang.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
All right. Just saw Roxy's reaction to Dread and how much she pregnant glowed at the sight of those slow-mo drugs. What dope in movies or shows would make you bite the dust?
Ooh, I like the slow mo in that a lot.
Yeah, we watched that,
Slow-mo's
didn't we?
sick in that,
Yeah, we did.
That was such a good movie. I really liked Dread.
That drug.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The limitless drug.
Oh,
That would
the
be.
dream.
That is the dream drug right there.
the amount I would get done.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
what cost?
I would love that drug
Yeah.
so much. There's also a season of American Horror Story where it's like he takes a pill and then it makes him like unbelievably creative, which is pretty much a limitless drug, but
Yep.
just for creativity. But that turns him into a vampire, so there's a risk there.
Cost.
Whereas limitless, if you control the right dosage, you'd be able to then get your own CBS show that could last one season. So
Which is really peaking.
which is really peak television with a Bradley Cooper cameo in the first 5 seconds to make the audience think he's going to be in the show, but he's not. So I would go with the limitless drug.
All right. What do you got, Coy?
Usually movies are pretty good about making sure drugs are dangerous. I'm trying to think of if there was one where they kept it to being like there are no side effects, but
No.
big dare always controlling the narrative. Let me think.
Big Dare.
Yeah, Chickenhead Nancy Reagan's ghost is still controlling a lot.
The Substance?
The Substance.
No, I
Yeah.
would not.
I would.
I mean, it's technically just LSD, I guess, but the drugs in Beyond the Black Rainbow are pretty vivid and cool. And
Yeah, like
sick.
most of my drug movies that I like are very dark. Like I love Candy, Heath Ledger's Candy, but that makes it very clear. Requiem for a Dream is incredible.
Yeah, these aren't fun drugs.
I don't think I have a recommendation except mushrooms.
The limitless
If-
drug is the best one.
If I can ride a technicality, shouts out to the squid from Strange Days. It's the thing that powers the whole like playback. It's like you get to relive and experience people's senses and memories.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Oh,
it
that's
becomes
cool.
like an addictive sort of like brain scrambly. It's a really cool, underrated movie.
Sweet.
Go,
the
go
mu-
watch Go watch Strange Days.
The mushrooms and Knocked Up.
Yep. This is good.
Excellent. We
Thank
did it.
you. Thank you for watching that Dread reaction.
Yeah. it was a
And
blast and a half.
only take the fictional drugs, kids.
Yes, slow mo. Daniel Sessions, thank you for chiming in. Greg,
Wow. My name?
are you excited for season 2 of Last Airbender?
Nope.
Hoping they learned from season 1.
Probably didn't.
And can't wait for people to complain that they made Toph woke.
Oh, Toph is in
Toph.
season 2. That's right, because she comes in the animated show. Well, I was actually thinking of having other people react to the animated show here, and then they could go into it and then deal with the audience on there. Because I did not really like that live action in Netflix show. It started off all right. I didn't mind the bleak start, and there were changes they made to one of the main characters. Who I got to meet that actor. I got to meet him here. He was so cool. He was so nice. Sokka, he was right there in the other room. Fellow Filipino, and not Sokka. Not Sokka. I said Sokka. Zuko. Zuko was who's Sokka? There's a name, Sokka. What's that from?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's Naruto. Naruto.
Naruto.
No, Sokka is fucking Avatar. Wait, what is the Naruto girl name? Type in Naruto girl.
All I know is it's not Rock Lee.
Sakura.
Sakura?
My bad. Goddamn these names. They need to be American English names for
Then
me to
grab and
remember.
remember.
All right, Jenny is what they should call her. All right,
Here.
Lisa would work.
Yes.
Freaking other countries, ridiculous.
Where do they get off?
Not super excited for the season, but maybe we'll be back. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Hopefully they do better. Anyway, what do we got next?
All right, after Daniel, we got Movie Rat Mike. Thanks for chiming in, Movie Rat. Happy Saturday, y'all. Was wondering what your favorite movie theaters were, or the ones that mean the most to you.
I'll let you guys take these.
Showcase Cinemas Lowell, the movie theater. My first like big kid job. I was a newspaper boy, but my first like 1099 or W-2 job was the week after my 14th birthday. I started at a movie theater, and it was still in the era of projectionists and film and like that. So that means the world to me. That physical space. Whenever I go to Boston, I visit it. I'm gonna bring Greg there. You'll get to see like my cinema origins. I miss ArcLight a lot. I think about ArcLight all the time, so that one clearly means a lot to me.
Yeah,
Like
here.
that one like really resonates.
Pour one out. So many good locations.
Yeah, Burbank 16 is kind of hard to ignore. It's big enough to have variety, but it is also like still special because there's little flourishes and details, and they get a lot of like the really cool standees, and it's I don't know. It feels like kind of a surface answer. Like it feels like of course I like pizza, but Burbank 16 is very dependable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, back when we were first in the early days of the channel and we were doing like a lot of movie reviews every week, I would go, the Cinemark where we sometimes go for engagements and stuff. In like the not quite Van Nuys, not quite NoHo, sort of whatever that zone is. I used to go there
North
for
Hollywood.
Yeah, NoHo, I guess. Like I used to go there for matinees a bunch, which was really nice. I mean, when I was doing a lot of like repo and stuff like that, obviously the New Art and the Vista were the venues for that. So that was like.
Do you like the Vista?
I saw, the Vista. I saw a lot of Repo Shadowcast there, so that became special to me. And the New Art just always had like that's where I saw the Human Centipede and Rubber, and I was going to like a lot of weird cult movies there at the time, so that was cool. And then the New Bev has been there kind of for me throughout time for different reasons and things. I've seen a lot of really cool, special like I'll remember this screening forever kind of situations there. So.
Grauman's Chinese is that for me, where it's like it feels historic, it feels important, but it also feels like it in the room, and then you leave and you're like, that was something I'm gonna remember the rest of my life. Like I feel like that's a big one.
I hate the seats at TLC and Grauman's Chinese.
The seats aren't great.
They're
The space is
super
so
uncomfortable.
like reverent.
I would pay top dollar to revamp one seat,
and you will have.
No one gets to have that seat but me.
I do love the LCAP, Disney's theater, and I spent 3 days there for the 23 and the Road to Endgame, and like there's a green room in the back that I slept in. Like I've spent probably more hours in there than most places in LA. That was pretty special. There's an IMAX in Boston at a Jordan's Furniture, so you have to walk through a furniture store. Like, imagine going to the movies, but you have to like go through half of IKEA on the way. And that was my first IMAX, and I remember that was really special because I'd never seen a screen that big. But then it was so weird because you leave and you're like, I just went to Pandora, but first a couch. So that's a fun little flavor, Jordan's Furniture.
Nice.
Also, shouts out to the NoHo 7. When we got a Lemley and NoHo, that felt like such a special little thing, and I'm glad that it hasn't gone away yet, even though maybe, but who knows, because pandemic, but not. I don't know. But yeah, shouts out to them too.
Well, thank you for the question.
I'm surprised you didn't name the one. The theater. The Greg Theater. The one theater you care the most about. Yep.
Greg has no
My phone?
input.
Watch movies on your fucking phone.
Wow, Avatars never look better.
Yeah.
Nolan was right. This is how you should watch
You
him.
really see the details.
It's incredible. Look at that blue.
Oh my god, I could see everything in one. Like right now, I can see everything
And my hands.
on a big screen. Too much.
Overwhelming.
I have to look too many places. I miss stuff.
I wish
But like this, I could see it all at once.
with my liquid glass display.
Yeah, Universal IMAX is my jam.
There you go.
All right, let's move on. I just had a slight panic attack because the food that I brought that I was supposed to be refrigerated, I just realized is in the car and it's been there for 2 hours.
Okay. You want me to go grab that?
No, I can go get it.
Silhouetted
I'm
animator.
just like stress out unnecessarily when I could just easily take a 30-second break.
Silhouetted animator. Let's
Yeah.
build that tension.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Thanks for the super chat. Yep.
Imagine if.
Uh-huh.
What saves the Avengers from doom towards the end of Doomsday is Coulson and Quake using the life raft to transport them to the quantum realm. Then Cap finally signs Coulson's Cap cards.
This is totally a coy answer. Talk about Quake.
Is this an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing?
Yes,
Coy
it is.
loves
Coy.
it. Keep the single on Coy. Coy, take it away, Coy.
So in this theory, when Quake goes...
Can you explain who Quake is for us, please?
Quake's obviously the sister of that X-Man who is able to move the plates and do earthquakes. So it's an earthquake-based mutant, obviously. And Coulson is a reincarnated ghost zombie of Clark Gregg, but in reality, it's just Clark Gregg, the actor, friend of Trevor Slattery. So it's meta, and you've got Clark Gregg, known Chuck Palahniuk fan, who likes the X-Men, hanging out with a sister of the X-Men, and they're like, isn't this crazy how we have to save Cap? And Clark Gregg's like, I'm just an actor. And Quake's like, I have powers, though. And then they sign the cards.
I don't think you've seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's my favorite show. I'm an agent of
Have you been
S.H.I.E.L.D.
lying to the audience here for the last few years?
I, as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, love the show that felt like network television. It's exceptional.
Why do you have to insult people's favorite Marvel show?
I think Coy is the real LMD chat. There's a real LMD Coy right now.
I gotta say that was a disappointing answer.
That's what they wanted to know about. Next.
I mean, John's seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hey, John, why don't you keep a single on you for a little bit?
think it would be-
Unquestionably. And I'll just be here super quiet.
Yeah, say nothing.
Hang on, let me actually read this again. All right.
Take
so
your
look,
time for no reason.
I wish I had a 2-shot of you and I, Coy. I'm gonna go to the trio for right now.
Oh, no.
There you go. Oh no, Coy. All right, towards the end, Doomsday. Quake. I mean, I would lose my shit if this were to happen. It would be really sick, and it would be honestly a really fun way to play to the fans and, you know, make some connective tissue in the least likely place. They sold Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as this thing at the start of all this that was gonna be the beginning of the crossover with the TV and the movies, and then that didn't come together, and then the Inhumans didn't come together, and all that junk. So all the mumbo jumbo and things that we've done over time, I think it would be kind of random. But if they actually brought them in, and because we are, you know, doing a big old multiverse and we got Secret Wars and all sorts of stuff coming, I don't know. I feel like the time is wasting, and it's an option that they have. So I want your thing to happen.
It's because you're
co-sign
such a big
this.
Richter fan.
I am a Richter fan at heart.
Oh, it's Crow. What happened?
Oh no! Oh no! But yes, bring Chloe Bennett, bring Coulson back. It would work.
Chloe Bennett is great on Dave.
Well, good.
So
she's also great at being an Inhuman, Coy.
Yeah.
She's great at being an Inhuman called Quake.
Yeah.
And Coulson's an LMD now. Catch up.
That's all true.
There's a lot of shit has happened with
So that's 7 years, 6 years.
Shield was doing multiverse. Like, there's so much stuff.
A lot of stuff going on.
There's so much.
A lot of stuff.
There's so much.
Helicarriers.
And you're just hating now.
Just out here hating.
You're just out here hating.
It's crazy. It's John just finished talking, unrelated to
Dude.
that pass by.
So I'm
Yeah.
for it, man. I'm for it.
Crazy.
Silhouetted animator.
That's a good point, man. I like the whole thing. All right, so you got, can we move on?
Yeah, let's do it. All
Big
right.
fan of
And
Richter.
yes,
good
Greg as
points,
well.
man.
He's been nodding at me the whole time.
Ethan T, get ready. Hi, gents. Ethan T, thank you for chiming in. It's officially April, which means Michael, which also means Better Man, right? Maybe? Please, I beg of you. I'm tired, boss.
Amazing.
I'm tired,
tired, boss is the perfect way to sign Ethan T's Better Man journey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, close up on you now.
Ethan, I mean this sincerely. The schedule is obnoxious right now because
I live here now. I have a little bed under this table. We got
with a bunch of shoots. It's and then like I'm gone 2 weekends. Coy's gone 3 weekdays and then 1 weekend.
yeah 3 weekdays, 1 weekend.
And then there's other people who are gone, so it's just making like a lot of weird stack shooting and everything. But if I can get Better Man in there, I absolutely will. Why not? I am trying. It's just a little bit intense at the moment, but
Michael is this month.
I do love you, and this has been a fun journey. And Michael will probably be a massive hit.
It's gonna make a lot of money.
It'll probably be. It's weird. I feel like the marketing is underwhelming, yet will be $1 billion
Doesn't
movie.
think it need it.
I don't
just
think it
Michael,
really-
Michael, the marketing is the last 40 years of music.
Yeah, it doesn't really need much yet. There's nothing really in the marketing that's exceptional to me, but I feel like it'll probably still make $1 billion.
Yeah, like every music video of his is so iconic, and the trailers are like, "This is a biopic," and yet I'm like, "But it's Michael Jackson."
Yeah,
He's sold it before they started filming it.
yeah. It'll be fun. Be a fun time. But thank you, Ethan. We appreciate your support, my friend.
Thank you, Ethan.
Dedication.
Also, shouts out to the Richards art in the chat. Worked at the ArcLight. So we love to hear
man.
that. Also, Janine in the chat, friend of the channel, riding for the Regency. So, or Regal, I'm sorry, the Regal Cinemas. So get your Regal Unlimiteds now. Anyhow, who do we got after Ethan T? I'll tell you who. It's Jake H Movies. A lot of initials. I love knowing about cool things to come before they happen and not experiencing it the way the show intended.
I'm with you, Jake.
See? That's what people want. That is not a sarcastic thing at all.
He's not. We ignored the crying. He's so happy. Jake's so happy.
Yeah.
This is for Jake.
Can you imagine if people would know that? Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy, huh? They just revealed that before even season 2's done.
I don't think they revealed it. I think someone took a photo and posted it.
How does Getty stuff work? Because when it's
a photographer that's a Getty photographer takes a photo and they post it, and they have the license to their photos. So a person that works for Getty could be paparazzi now and have just done this, and then it's a Getty photo.
Okay, so when we're seeing Deadline and everyone reporting on it, but then it's not just a leak anymore at this point?
I don't know what Deadline's... I don't know if Deadline got it approved by Marvel. I don't know how that works.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's out there now.
It's very out there, and that's a year minimum.
I can't wait for it.
I mean, it's going to be great. I just wish they could have announced it. I wish they could have announced it. Now they are going to have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair. Don't ever we never get to have a Defenders announcement. We got a Defenders acknowledgement.
I feel like they would have announced it in some way beforehand, like they did with Jessica Jones.
That was near Comic-Con. That was an announcement.
Was it?
They had a whole hullabaloo. Brandon Davis hosted with Brad Winterbaum.
I mean, there was a whole thing about Chris Evans being in it, and then Chris Evans was like, "No, I'm not in it," and then we found out he was in it, and everyone's like, "Yeah, we know he's in it."
I don't know if 3 people caught in 4K with a Getty stamp is going to be able to be denied.
They should try.
No, it wasn't us together at the same time.
No, that was Matt Coulter and
Grin Jones.
What if this is all just their way of revealing that they're doing a Defenders rewatch podcast?
That would be cool.
That This Is Us podcast was so popular that we got in costume to talk about the Defenders.
That would be cool.
Yeah, they rewatch Scrubs, they rewatch The Office, they rewatch Psych. All the people are rewatching their shit now.
It's just called Defending Iron Fist.
We can do a podcast rewatching all of our old reactions eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, this channel's been going 10 years. I could react to you guys reacting year 1 easy.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right, here we go. We got Do Films. Thank you for chiming in, by the way. I've been following y'all for so many years. This is my first super chat, surprisingly. No question. Just wanted to say I love listening to the lives while at work. You helped me a lot this past year.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So happy. I don't know what you mean by help, but appreciate that. And hopefully we can continue to distract you at work and prevent you from doing a good job some more.
Yeah. Thanks for the nice words.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
First super chat. That's amazing. You remember this day. Don't you ever forget it. Mark it.
April 4th, 4426.
4426. The day you gave your first super chat and how it changed your life when you realized you only had $10 in your bank account and now you're in the negatives and you never rebounded. You remember that.
We were there.
We were there that day you went broke.
Yeah.
And we said, no, we cannot refund your money.
We don't have the ability.
All righty. Silhouetted Animator. Thank you so much for chiming in. Appreciate you. With Hal Fisk and Vanessa, we're talking about an island they owned and once stayed at in the most recent episode. Is there a chance Fisk will retreat to that island in total failure in the season 2?
Ooh, good call, because I don't see him going to prison.
No.
I can't see him being removed from being mayor. Obviously.
I hear billionaires that don't face consequences enjoy islands.
God, I'd love to be a billionaire.
Happening. It could.
Release the Fisk files.
I think. I mean, I like this take. I do think it was a pointed thing they pointed out that felt like it had some impact and like a happy place. And yeah, I wonder how they're going to handle Fisk apparently not being allowed in Spider-Man movies. And maybe that didn't change. I hope it changed. But like, where does the story go if he can't be in the next logical installment, which clearly seems to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, they could reference like a bald man in white suits,
Yeah.
but they can't say.
Can't Wilson or Kingpin. He can't even play with volleyballs.
Can Daredevil reference Spider-Man?
I mean, Daredevil was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, so can the show reference Spider-Man?
They did. They said.
Can they say Spider-Man though?
No, they said like
They
something
said
about
a
him.
guy in a spider suit.
Yeah.
or something. in
Maybe
season
now
one.
they can because now it's a Disney Plus show.
Because they had Daredevil and Spider-Man crossover in the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That was with Charlie Cox
On Disney Plus.
on Disney Plus. So can Born Again say the word Spider-Man?
I'm
Can they
glad
have
I'm not a lawyer.
Can they have a photo of Spider-Man?
Because it's not like the incident anymore where it's like we are abstractly talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the new Sony deal probably changed a lot of this. So hopefully they're playing ball. That'd be cool.
That's a good theory, though.
I like that.
That's a really good theory. It would be kind of underwhelming if both just went to jail. So that's a really good theory.
It's like when people punch each other and the movie ends. And now they're both in prison.
But that's just a theory. A silhouetted animator theory. Silhouetted. All right, here we go. Who's next? We got Expert Criminal. Thank you for chiming in. Oh, yeah. Blunt rolled and ready. I love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Yeah.
You have a great high Saturday. I might get high tonight. You know what? I'm going to get baked right now.
And eat his maybe good food still.
Oh, yeah. Eat my very warm cheese.
You just wait a minute. You just have a block of cheese in the car?
That's string cheese for the kids.
Oh, of course.
It's not string anymore.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm
It's
sorry.
glob cheese.
Here's
Sorry,
some glob
kids.
cheese for you kids.
Peel that out, spread it on some bread.
This is a deconstructed mozzarella stick. All right. Thank
Has
you.
some hot jerky in the car. It was tasty, though.
Thank you, Expert. I hope that you are nice and toasty by now. Seattle Knockout. Thank you for chiming in. I hope Finn Jones has been training in Kung Fu this whole entire time.
Oh, I bet he's been waiting and training like crazy. He's been ready for this day.
I mean, Charlie Cox was in Spider-Man 5 years ago. It would not surprise me if the last 5 year Finn Jones is just like, if case, whatever.
One day
I'll be ready.
he will do it. I was Finn Jones once for Halloween. I was once Iron Fist for Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just got an Iron Fist tattoo and I wore a green jacket and I just zipped down a little bit. And put the
Nice.
fist- yeah.
I like it. Because the hair.
Yeah, because my hair. And then I kept it on my hairy body. So the tattoo like really didn't fit properly.
Is that a dragon or...
Or is that more hair?
There we go. There's a picture of Finn Jones looking
Hey.
more buff.
Man.
Looking more buff than this guy. Certainly. Look at that trance.
I believe in him.
Formation.
I think we're all going to be singing a different tune in 2 years.
Wasn't Louis Tan in the first season? He like fought him as like a drunken boxer. And I
Yeah.
believe Louis Tan was one of the front runners for Iron Fist. Am I wrong about that?
I think he was for that and Shang-Chi.
He would have been good as either.
Yeah.
Wow.
He would have been a great. I mean, I remember him as the drunken boxer in Iron Fist, and he made an impact. He made a good impression in that, and he would have been a really good Iron Fist.
He I think, and I'm sure this is something that's gonna upset people. I think there's a very important element of the fish out of water billionaire white boy that doesn't belong in martial arts element to Danny Rand in particular. Iron Fist is a title that's been passed on to multiple people, and I think that is obviously martial arts are so tied to that world. But I think Danny Rand specifically, like that character is a white fish out of water character. So I personally wouldn't see Louis Tan as Danny Rand. I could see him as an incredible Iron Fist.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
I think it's a factor, and I think
Yeah.
people don't give that its due when they're talking about the role that Finn Jones had to play.
I understand. Yeah.
And like what I think Jessica Hennick was incredible, especially season 2 and what she could be as Iron Fist, but she wouldn't be playing Danny Rand.
Yeah.
It's very different. So
That's very true. Yeah.
You know what else we need to add to the soundboard is you going, Danny Rand.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
We do. We need that.
damn. Greg's crashing. He needs his cheese.
No, all good points, and Coy made great points that they shouldn't have made Wonder Man a black guy.
Yep.
All right.
That's what I said.
That's
Let the record show.
Ben Kingsley will play him
Yeah.
in season
No.
2. Yeah. All right. Hey, we'll do one more from here, and then why don't we jump over to the streams?
no.
Cool. We'll just keep going. Music age. I'm going with. Thank you for chiming in, by the way. Hi, Greg, Coy, and John.
Hey,
Love
John.
y'all. Hey, wanted to say there's
Yes.
something endearing watching my two favorite unks trying to figure out Marvel Rivals gameplay and lore. First time super chat from South Africa.
No way,
Woo!
dude.
Cool.
I love the movie Blood Diamond.
Talk about
Do you
Sound
guys
Bowl.
watch that like annually
Yes.
over there? And District 9? Do you have like a wall of Neil Blomkamp?
Yeah. How many times have you seen Chappie?
Huh, guys? Yeah. That the Marvel
Lethal Weapon 2?
2.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals is the first time I've ever felt happy about my age. I've embraced.
I had a really interesting thing with that too, where I was like, I think I'm good being of another generation.
Yeah.
Like this is fine for not me.
Yeah. I'm there with you. I like that we could lean into it.
Yeah, 'cause
instead of having to pretend.
I don't want I'm okay with. I got called old a lot in those comments, and I was like, I had so many better decades than you'll ever have. Like we got to be around before the internet when things were good.
I play video games. I just don't play those games.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was fun.
Those
but
games
it was a
are just
lot.
so much.
Yeah, I enjoyed our time with it, but it was very overstimulating.
I feel like our gameplay videos with me would not be as entertaining and coy if we actually knew what we were doing. Like if I play those games, it's not going to be as fun. If you watch me play The Last of Us, I'm just going to be like serious and stone faced and be like, stop talking.
I'm focused on the story. Do you see what's happening?
It's like whenever I have Olivia, my wife, film with me, she's like, stop talking. I'm like, but we're reacting.
This is the job. This is the whole job.
And that's how I would be if I'm playing like Last of Us or Uncharted or God of War. Like, shut up! I'm trying to play the game right now.
Dude, shouts out in the chat to Mir Jack, who owns a copy of Chappie.
Sweet.
All right.
Respect. Also, I love Cape Town. Vovicinos. Delicious.
Yeah.
All right.
Africa Burn is amazing.
Honey, no last name. Thank you for chiming in. Good to see you. Hey guys, working, and I can't wait to rewatch on my drive home. Any advice or wisdom resonating with you right now that you'd like to share? Could be about anything. Appreciate you guys. Now this is one of two, but we can start here if you like. Or
What's
we can,
2?
Let's go to 2 out of 2. All right, honey. Okay, there we go. Random. Heard Coy mention in an old video he has beef with Big Bang Theory and was wondering why.
Coy, you start with that one first.
And then we'll give wisdom. I think that. Okay, Danny Rand's a great example. I think there are certain things that appropriate culture and not appreciate culture, and it's not very often that white folk can claim that, but Big Bang Theory is an example. I think that Big Bang Theory is appropriative, embarrassing, poorly written garbage that has no place in society, and it set nerds back 15, 20 years. I think bazinga should be a slur. I think everything about that show and what it made people think of nerds was punching down at them while claiming to be amongst them. It is the opposite of Community, where Community was by nerds, for nerds, uplifting nerds. Big Bang Theory was like, can we make money off this already oppressed group, make them look bad while profiting, and making them set themselves into a place of like, how do I defend it while also enjoying it? Because at least it's saying things that I care about, but I have nowhere else to go. I'm only trapped here with this cancer. Big Bang Theory is bad for you, and I hate that it exists.
Have you seen a season of it?
I've seen like 6 episodes, and I don't ever want to put myself through that again. I've also hit my own balls, and I don't want to repeat that action.
Well, you and I are going to disagree on that.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. all
I
right?
I hate everything about that
Coy,
entire thing.
I've never seen Big Bang Theory.
I'm happy for you because I, even having seen 6 episodes, hate myself for those 120 or so minutes that live in here.
Well, have you seen 2.5 Men?
I have not.
I love that show.
I'm glad.
I think getting rid of Charlie Sheen was a terrible mistake.
I don't have any context except Ashton Kutcher took over.
Well, let me explain to you
Please.
what every episode was about.
2.5 Men.
Charlie likes to have sex.
Okay.
And his brother
Doesn't.
does, but he's kind of a loser.
Okay.
And that's every episode of 2.5 Men.
What's the half man
Fucking
doing?
half man. It's his
Where
brother's
does the
son.
kid factor?
He's growing up, and should he be more like his father? Or should he be more like
his
Charlie?
uncle.
Because Charlie's successful, but he's an alcoholic and likes to get laid, much like a real life Charlie. Anyway,
And then the half man turned out to be like a crazy little religious nut, didn't he?
eventually
So like he chose the dark side.
he became a devoted Christian, and it saved his life. That doesn't mean he's a nut. Jesus Christ is a savior to many
That's what I'm
people.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, careful with the sacrilegious. We
But
don't
yeah,
want to start.
Big Bang Theory. I'm happy for the people that enjoy it. I think they're wrong.
Words of wisdom. Here is my ultimate words of wisdom I will give you. Please heed my words. Be incredibly mindful who you get advice from. That would be the only thing I would tell you. I know how stupid and simple that sounds. It is the most important thing, though, that you can do. You have to pay attention to who you are getting advice from, because a lot of people can say similar advice. AI now can replicate people's advice and replicate people's voices, and everyone in the world seems to want to give an opinion before they have an understanding of something. So just be very, very careful who you get your advice from. A lot of people can be sincere, and a lot of people can be sincerely wrong. And just because it works for someone doesn't mean it'll work for you. So just be very, very mindful and selective about who you're getting advice from. Because a lot of people project things and then turn that into advice. And a lot of times people are right and turn it into advice. But it's up to you to decide. Advice is like a buffet, okay? So you can't just... So people get influenced too easily. And they might just go, this person's successful or famous. And so, sure, just be careful who you get your advice from and always be aware who it is.
I mean, everything Greg just said is similar to what mine was going to be. So consider this like a cousin of that. But it's I have this whole thing about
Or more like an incest sister.
what?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to like riff with you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, did that not work?
That was totally where I was going to go.
Okay.
That's wisdom.
Like I said, be careful who you get your advice from. Even what I just said.
I was going to say... I have this thing about yellow car theory. There's an actual psychological theory, but I always forget its name, so clearly it didn't stick with me. But the theory did, and whenever you notice a yellow car, you'll start noticing more yellow cars. If you buy a car, you'll start to notice more of that car. If you get something, suddenly that's the thing you notice in the world. But we subconsciously do that with everything. So I think it's really important how you train your mind. So where Greg was talking about what you receive as far as like advice, I'm talking about your own subconscious. Where you put your attention is where it will go. If you put your attention towards good food and taking care of yourself, suddenly your habits will compound on that. Like it ties into compound interest, not just money, but like compounding. If you are around negative people, the world's going to seem really bad. If you try to look to the positive, it doesn't make the world better, but you'll notice the positives that are happening. If you want to have a goal, put things in your path that will lead to that goal, not slow you on that goal. So where your attention goes is where you're going to end up. So if you're trying to go on a path, make sure the things that you're focusing on align with that path, because it'll either slow you down, stop you, you'll get distracted. I think it's really important, like where your mind goes. It's in the woo-woo sense, it gets to like manifesting and stuff, but in the literal sense, yellow car is always blowing my mind. I like once you're like, if you drive one day, and not think about yellow cars, you'll probably notice one or two. But if you're driving and you're like, I want to think about yellow cars, you'll notice so many more. And that happens with everything in your life. Plus the power of compound interest. I do love stock and physical awareness of like, if you lift for a week, you'll have a better next week. And if you lift for a month, and like the things just accumulate, same as if you invest in your 20s versus 30s, like there's so much to where you put your attention, and time is the great dividend. And that's the thing that's going away.
Yeah, it's good. It's good advice. It's like a pedophilic uncle on bad advice. Yeah.
I'll keep
Yellow car.
I'll keep this really quick, but I would say, because I've been learning some stuff in life lately, I never put much thought as a person who rides heavily on the intellect and understanding. The idea that your body, your nervous system, your emotional whatever, and your thinking mind are always in conversation, and you should make a concerted effort to acknowledge and check in with each one. And in the pursuit of life, it's easy to think that you need to learn and learn and learn and read and read and read and absorb as much theory as possible. But much like music, you can overdo theory, and sometimes you just got to feel it out. And That's what I'm chewing on.
It's good advice.
That's like an abusive father to my advice.
Yeah. These all relate.
But what do you guys
poor
think
people
in the
getting-
chat? What is your advice? Leave it down below. Hana needs some advice. Also, shouts out to Horror King 007, who's apparently friends with Lauren Lavera from Terrifier, who was in Iron Fist.
Fucking
season
love
1.
her, man. She's great. She's a great actress.
Hell yeah.
All right, what else we got on here?
We got so much. We got Stanley.
I thought we were going to move to the Super Streamlabs.
Yes, and I was just seeing if you remember.
Yeah.
But you passed the test. So you
I have a
win.
goal here to keep us moving along.
I
doing
believe
it.
you.
It is happening.
I think we're giving efficient quality answers. We're doing good.
We're killing the game. And speaking of killing the game,
Your generosity is keeping us challenged. Keep going.
Alrighty, Dan V 900 in spirit, kicking us off.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. With, thank you, by the way, the Logan reaction coming up. The Logan in Days of Future Past is not the same one in Logan. It's said in
That's good to
Logan
know.
that mutants. It's said in Logan that mutants haven't been born in 25 years, which is why Logan doesn't believe that Laura is one, and that plot point is essential with the kids. Goes on to say, mutants being born wasn't an issue in Days of Future Past in 2023 when Logan is set in 2029. Plenty of kids roam the halls to end Days of Future Past in the future. The X-Men continuity is a mess, but you're not supposed to think it's the same future continuing from Days of Future Past to Logan.
Well, Dan V900, I understand that through the mathematical equation that you have done here, that it would stand to reason that that is not the same Logan from there. However, so I understand where you're coming from. However, the movie is not going out of its way to clarify that. And hence the problem with the X-Men continuity and the timeline stuff. Like when I watched Days of Future Past thing with Coy, I kept making fun of the fact that, like, wait a minute, Vietnam War, wasn't Logan already in the Weapon X program? And that's where Stryker got him, because we saw a whole movie about that. We sat through it. And Cyclops was taken.
How many times has Cyclops appeared in what time frame?
And then we just, X-Men Apocalypse goes up tomorrow. And it's like, oh, everyone here, like some of these, like fucking Cyclops' brother, what's his name?
Alex Havoc?
Lucas? Yeah, Havoc is, he should be like 40 in that movie, you know? So yeah, it's all over the place. So I can say like Havoc is probably 45 in this movie based off the math. He's not 45 in Apocalypse.
Nope.
And so I don't know if that is 100% true, but maybe it'll make the experience more enjoyable to go with that.
I like getting this note before we watch it, because now I'm going to be paying attention. But I don't know if they did as much work as you just did.
Yeah, I don't think they thought about that at all. that sounds like a thing you concluded, which I get. I'm with you. I probably would have drawn the same conclusion, but I don't know if that's the movie's intention.
They got a lot of time issues.
All right, what else we got? This is going to be one of the main stories initially, but not today.
Ooh, here we go.
I'm excited about this news.
All right, Steven.
And Jay Dell, I remember. Not this one. Oh, Jay does. What's he say? Sorry.
It's all good. I will. Sorry, chat. I'll do my best to directionally speak to the mic here. Steven, did you know it was 58 years to this day that 2001: A Space Odyssey and Planet of the Apes were released?
Oh, cool.
Two of the greatest sci-fi movies. Also, Super Mario Galaxy was awesome. Love from the UK.
Oh, wow.
3 equally important films. Released 58 years apart.
Those are great films. 2001 was one of the most memorable experiences I'll ever have here doing a reaction to. Planet of the Apes, I'll never forget watching that for the first time. And also, Super Mario Galaxy movie. I guess I'm part of the reaction team for that one. And that'll be interesting. I'll play all of Super Mario Galaxy before we play it. I hear it's like 20 hours of a commitment. I will do it. I'll do anything for a 2-hour experience. I will do it.
Is it the GameCube Mario or the Wii Mario?
No, it's the Switch.
Galaxy was a Switch game?
Yeah, I looked it
To
up.
begin with?
Looked it up 2 days ago.
Blah.
Sunshine was the
Sunshine, where you
no.
have the hose.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never played Sunshine either.
I played Sunshine.
I want that Luigi's Mansion movie.
So does Charlie Day.
I hope he wins because that would be my shit.
I want to watch the Super Mario movie from the 90s. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Same.
People say it's horrible.
Yeah.
And I say, you can all go fuck yourselves.
Hey, we used to have an imagination. All right? I kind of miss the days where it was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go hog wild, not try to be faithful, but also not try to be subdued.
I saw a whole video the other day that talked about all the behind the scenes problems on that movie, and it made me just want to watch that film. I heard it was a goddamn nightmare.
2001 was also one of my favorite reactions we've done here because it was not like a movie. It was a different experience. It was cool to do that as a reaction, and I got a 4K player for Christmas, and I hear that 4K is like one of the greatest. So I'm waiting a little bit to get it and wait till my brain doesn't have it so fresh. I'm really excited for the rewatch of that one.
Dude, that's gonna be a hell of a time.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
No alcohol required. All right.
So Jay Dell, I know you wanted to be part of our Scream 7 questions, and we just didn't put them out. But yeah, no, I'm excited to talk about this. So take it away, John.
Here we go. Spyglass is developing Scream 8 with Lila and Nora Zuckerman writing it, the Poker Face showrunners. They've also worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Suits, Fringe, and Prodigal Son, and recently wrote the recent Buffy revival pilot, which got axed, and I believe you can now read yourself.
Keep it
Thank
going.
you, John. Sorry.
There's
Oh,
more.
this is, there's more than one. Here we go.
There's two more.
J. Dell continues to say, honestly, for Scream 7, combining Scream 3's scrapped, quote, cult of stew idea with AI could have added deeper psychological horror for Sydney. Jessica leading a small group, ending with a fake stew revealing, a la Mission Impossible, with a fake stew reveal, a la Mission Impossible, would have been a wild twist. Anna Camp revealed her role was originally smaller and lacked depth. She pushed for an extra scene, got the one with Gale, and added the line about her son being, quote, too much like his dad. Since the script didn't acknowledge his death, thankfully, they kept it.
Wow. As thin and bad as Anna Camp's character was.
It was thinner.
She actually made it better.
Shouts out to Anna Camp.
Well, I've actually listened to friends. I mean, I haven't met him in person. We talked online messaging quite a bit. Cody Leach, amazing YouTuber. And I just, since we finally reacted to Scream 7, I sat down and listened to his Scream 7 review. And my God, it was like I'm really good when I know I'm going to be on a reaction to avoid reviews for a movie. And I didn't hear any reviews for Scream 7 other than knowing the general consensus of people aren't liking this. And he hit the nail on the head for every fucking problem I have with it. But after listening to him, I do believe that it all did primarily boil down to the screenplay for that. That as much as there are elements in it that are not strong, that are far beyond the script, the screenplay for it could have been stronger. And just what you're saying about the Anna Camp character, and knowing Kevin Williamson, the screenwriter, was the co-writer of this and the director, and had an oversight on that. It's kind of shocking. I wish the movie just kind of leaned into the fact of the shit show that became with Scream 7.
I think that would have been the meta answer. I just
Yeah.
think the studio was like, we can't acknowledge what we did.
No, yeah.
But that would have been
it
incredible.
would have been we're laughing in our audience's face. I'm like, you're already laughing in the audience's faces by making this movie.
Because the opening was so successful at the meta, but then nothing else did that. And I'm like, Kevin Williamson's the guy that started this way before everyone else. So I was shocked that it didn't do anything in that direction.
there was almost no meta.
That's what I mean. Only the opening.
I've seldom been so curious to hear the eventual revealing of what all happened here because it just doesn't feel like he actually touched that script very much. He has a co-writer credit, but I know that this is based off the bones of several other scripts, and part of me wonders if they did a super fast punch up, or because he's a writer he could spit stuff out as a director and then get the writing credit too. I wonder, just because it doesn't feel like it's anywhere near up to his caliber writing wise.
I think they just used his kills that he wanted and then called that co-writing.
But I am down for a new set of writers, and hopefully they can be bold enough this time and realize they are primed to be self-aware right now. They are primed to be meta. They are because the behind the scenes of Scream is so known to audiences now.
Yeah.
That
part of the DNA
they
of the
can
film.
lean into it instead of hiding from it.
Let's
Do
write
a
it,
new
Greg.
nightmare. Do a new nightmare. Do a new nightmare. Set it at
I don't know what that
Spyglass.
means.
Do a Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
I haven't seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I've only seen the first one when I was a kid.
I almost don't want to say anything because
because he's about to have an experience.
The
I think
conceit of New Nightmare is just too good.
I heard Scream 3.
the three of us can write
I heard Scream 3 was like a New Nightmare.
Scream 8.
Scream 3 is almost like a New Nightmare without one additional layer that would make my pitch work, but never mind.
That's one of my blind spots in horror. I watch so much horror, and Nightmare on Elm Street is one of the ones that I missed.
I haven't seen the remake, but I love the originals, or the 5 of the 8 I've seen or whatever. But I've never seen the what's the one? The guy from Watchmen.
Jackie
Jackie
Earle
Yeah, I
Haley.
never saw that one.
Saw clips of it. I can recognize it because of a thing Roxy inherited.
That movie brought my day down when I first. Usually people are like, "Oh, you're not gonna like this," and you're like, "Ah, it's not bad." It was worse than I expected.
Since we're on the topic, though, can we go to Hassan Ali's first question, and then we'll go to
Damani?
Yeah. Oh.
Hassana Ali, thank you for chiming in. Part 1. What do you hope to see in Scream 8 now that it's confirmed to be in development and already has writers? Do we know who the writers are?
Yeah, we just shouted them all out.
Yeah, cool, sick, awesome.
That was the first comment.
No, what?
Yeah, you read the whole first comment.
Oh, that's
From Jadel.
right. Sorry,
Yeah.
my
You can give him
brain's
credits.
moving fast.
Yeah.
That's right.
Coy, what do you want Scream 8 to be about?
I mean, softly, what we just talked about, I think it would have to be. I mean, depending on their flavor, if they do it, but if not 8, hopefully 9. But I think there should be a stab movie being developed, and the studio has a disagreement with its star, and they have to rush to make Stab 8 within 6 months. So they bring back characters that are loyal to the franchise, that like characters long-term fans care about, but they try to appease both the Stab, like early Stab and late Stab fans, and they acknowledge that 20 years of fandom is 2 different types of people, and you kind of can play with 80s horror tropes with modern horror tropes. You can play with like brutal kills versus the more subdued fun ones. Like play with the eras of Scream while also acknowledging that you're trying to appease 2 different subsects and make it about the studio dropping the ball and then trying to quickly put it back together. So I'd have one killer be an OG killer and one killer be, and they kind of have a conflict of like, no, this isn't how it's done.
Yeah. I would want them to bring back Melissa Barrera and Nev Campbell.
I don't think they have enough money
and then
in the world.
make it of like a you really?
I think you could
they
give
end
Melissa
the war and then they
Yeah, I
then
think
that happens.
Melissa Barrera would be like, I would like $100 million and a peace treaty.
Yeah.
Like I don't see them having.
Well, I think it would be a great way to do it as a commentary on like sequel legacy crossovers.
They're the 2 killers.
With like, oh, she had this incident, like Sydney. Like when I was watching Scream 7, I didn't say it in our review, but I was thinking, you know, this whole thing with like Scream 1 through 3 was so much about Sydney's mom, and now Sydney is a mom, and this should be like the most personal thing for her. And the killer's motive could be about like all this was because of Sydney and her mom. So why does Sydney get to be like a mom? Something like that. I don't know. That sounds shitty because I'm just spitballing some idea, but something to do with like generational and lineage, because all of it started with Sydney's mom. And now Sydney has a daughter and stuff. So there was some thread there that they could have tied to tie Scream 7 in back to the origin of Scream with the motives and stuff. And that doesn't really apply for what I'm trying to say here. I think that for the legacy one, because I don't feel like the Scream 7 event was as popular as the New York event in terms of the world of Scream. And so the killer, I feel like, would want to be capitalizing something in that regard of putting them together. But that would also mean they deviate from Radio Silence's original plan, which is Melissa Barrera would be the Scream killer, which might even be better to do, but then it might just be fan fulfillment. I think there's something creative to do with that if they were able to get Melissa Barrera back. Listen, we should see their story wrap up.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice.
Instead of waiting 20 years for it to happen.
There has to be a bigger mess up with a new cast of characters in order to bring back them as legacy.
Probably won't happen.
I mean, Anthony Cheeseman in the chat says that Scream needs to go away for another 10 years.
That's probably the best idea.
I feel like giving us some time to chill actually is a good idea. Also, Janine in the chat writing for the return of Parker Posey as Jennifer Jolie. Also
Always
posted a good refresher. Go follow Janine about the Tatum Sydney relationship that we were ragging on in our reaction.
Nice.
So yeah, setting that record straight. Anyhow, let's go. Who's next?
It's just weird when you have 4 more movies with Nev Campbell where they never bring up Tatum.
And then
suddenly it's like, Tatum was the most important person in my life.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for
Just saying.
old Tatum, old Ryder.
It's like they were like, oh, Scream 1 was the only good one.
It definitely felt like a sequel to Scream 1
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
6. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do
Dynamo Level.
Damani Lavelle. Thank you for chiming in, Damani. Hope I'm allowed to send clips. Oh my goodness. Here's a couple from The Last Stand. Do you think they should have included them instead? Excited for Sadie and the MCU Phoenix. I don't know if we can show these, but I can pull this up for you guys to see.
Breeze it really quick. You have to copy paste. What was the link?
Oh, they're like DVD deleted scenes.
Yes. Charles. Sorry, I gotta grab it from here. There's number 2. Drum roll. All right.
Can you just like skip through it? We can't watch the whole thing right now, but I will probably watch this on my own time for sure.
I'm trying to skip through it, but it's... Oh, nope. Sorry, let me kill the sound on that. Oh, look at that. Old Magneto. People love when Tara says Magneto. I do. I do too.
Oh, it's time to help the animals.
God damn it. I don't know where my phone is.
You will destroy everything you love if you don't let me help you. Phoenix, I want you to stop this.
Oh, weird. Hearing him say Phoenix was a little pop.
Yeah. Dude, this is excellent content.
So much happening.
There's so much happening.
Oh, we can't hear it.
No, because the copyright.
Oh, yeah, okay, we can't.
I decided
We'll
to kill
watch
the
this.
audio.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
We'll have to watch this later.
We will report
We'll have
back.
to watch this later. We don't know if what issues.
We always have issues. That's what we know.
We know it. Keep getting fucking claimed, and also we don't like when a block randomly happens.
And John was smart to just nip it in the bud.
Especially midstream. Otherwise, yeah. Oof.
All right, but thank you, Damani. Appreciate the extracurricular, the extra
Yeah, we got a little
content.
homework. Excited about it.
Yeah, okay, we got Hasena Part 1, but we also have a Hasena Part 2. Hasena Ali goes on to say, re-scream, I've been reading comments online, and it seems like a lot of people want these ideas. A winter setting, a final guy instead of Sydney, a story only focusing on Kirby as an FBI agent investigating murders, or a movie with a cliffhanger and the girlfriend wins.
I don't think they should do anything what people want that includes Koi and myself.
Yep.
Seriously.
Unless we write it.
Yeah, unless we write it. Seriously, because that's been the charm of Scream is they don't do what we want.
They don't do what's expected.
Yeah.
And this felt...
Scream 7 was like, put it into a generator, here's everything. Like,
I want to be surprised, and I won't get surprised if it's forums.
Cody Leach brought up such a good point that I didn't even consider, and it was the fact of how they use Stu in the movie, how that robs the audience of the iconic voice calls with Ghostface. I don't like, I didn't even think about that when watching the movie.
Yeah.
I was so distracted, and I thought it was like weird, and like the hanging up the phone thing was strange. And it did feel like a caricature, like it felt. The idea was to convince us that it's not AI when it felt like AI. So yeah, like that part of it, like by trying to just do like people want Stu. How do we do Stu? I feel like kind of undercut the experience of the movie. So they should not do what people are saying. They should pay attention to like, okay, here's what people are expecting. What do we come up with that they're not expecting?
Yeah.
That's what makes Scream good. That's how you don't guess who a killer is.
And that's how when it happens, you're not like, oh. Like, I don't want the lead. Like, the payoff was so painful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ghostface would have been the natural Ghostface wins at the end of that comment. Not girlfriend.
I read it as girlfriend, too. I was like, I don't know who the girlfriend's going to be, but sure.
It's like when people put SW and mean Star Wars, and I'm like, oh, yeah, not sex work. Also, shouts out to Bucky Barnes in the chat. Bucky Barnes is wondering who has bigger biceps right now, Greg or Coy, and
Coy,
is
for
also
sure.
flaunting his own 16-inch pythons.
Coy for sure has bigger biceps.
I've been going for mass. Greg's been leaning out.
I've been running like a mother effer.
I've been like getting big. Like I'm trying to be like
There you go.
Big boy right
No,
now.
show it off, Corey. You deserve to show it off, man.
Get that. Rub it against the mic so we get
Corey's-
that ASMR, that ASM muscle.
Corey's been hardcore dieting like crazy, hardcore cut, and he's also been fucking weightlifting like crazy.
I'm measuring everything I eat to the gram. I've never done this.
Yeah.
It's been so hard, but it's been fun because I was initially losing as much muscle as fat and I was losing weight, but then I was like, I don't want to be just a smaller version of the same shape. So I reframed my diet and I upped my protein, which means I had to rebalance my carbs and fats, but that's taken a lot of math and a lot of pivoting. And then I had to restructure my level of cardio versus workout. So it's been
Cool.
harder than ever, but it's been really cool to like have a challenge like that.
All right, cool. Well, let's move on.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Loxley, thank you for chiming in. If you guys are going to do more games, definitely try the Executive Movie Industry Tycoon on Steam. It can even run on Apple Silicon Macs. You basically play as Seth Rogen from the studio and make movies to go to box office and lead a team. That actually kind of sounds fun. I
It
love
does sound like the roller coaster game.
We will eventually graduate to a point where we are going to be playing more obscure, crazier games and more experimental ones. But right now we are on a specific track. So appreciate keep the suggestions coming and hopefully remember that when the time
That's
comes.
very real rejects. I like that.
Thank you.
Disco Elysium play-alongs coming your way. The Richards Art, thank you for chiming in. Aloha, gents and chat. Please keep in mind, much of the films and properties you've mentioned, He-Man reminding you of, were inspired by Masters of the Universe, which
That's a
is
fair
fair.
point.
100% did not.
Fair
We
point.
should have mentioned that. That is 100% fair.
Because, yeah,
Fair
like
point, fair
something
point.
like a Ragnarok is 100% pulling from
That's
that.
a very fair point. Did not consider that. And us learning this will not be included in the trailer reaction clip out.
But no, here. Thank
no,
you.
No, here, your note eventually got to us, and that is something that did not cross our minds at all.
And by the end of the second sentence, I was like, I wish I'd thought of that at any point.
Also, people pulling in the chat for a gym live stream from you guys. Richard's
I've been
Art,
pitching that.
Richard's Art goes on to say, been a fan of you guys since before Schmodown. I remember your skits. I moderated RMB / Post Geek regular Post Geek Singularity for a few years.
That's amazing.
That's a throwback. We appreciate the long
Goddamn,
haul.
thank you.
Hell
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Appreciate that very
The
much.
Schmodown days were a crazy period of all of our lives
They
in more
really
ways
were.
than you fucking realize. They were a consumption of the mind and soul, in many ways positive, in many ways incredibly toxic.
Athletes, mental and physical.
It was a crazy,
Mathletes.
crazy time where it feels like the whole world cares about the Schmodown when you realize most people don't know what the fuck it is. So, yeah,
And post.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
appreciate it. It was a good era.
It was a good era, and you guys were good players and good figures and good characters.
Cool.
Got good kayfabe. We're back in the super chat realm. All right. Who do we got? Who's next? Where did we leave off? Stanley McKeezy. Thank you for chiming in. Greg Sampson. Okay. Greg Sampson in 28 years later. And Coy
Nice.
is Eric
Nice.
Stoltz with a beard.
Nice.
Remember Kingsman, where Richmond Valentine breaks the fourth wall on how spy movies work, only to say, well, this ain't that kind of movie. Scream 7 had one job.
I love that we came back to a Scream thread of the other. That's fantastic. That's fair. That would have been really special.
That's a really special comment right there.
Yeah,
Also, I'm very
this is special.
I like that. It's a very observant comment. Thank you for sharing that.
This is the sound for special comments.
And I could totally be Samson.
I'm very happy for Greg's wife if he is.
Oh no. She hates how big it is.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's a
that's
struggle. That's why he still has
that's a
that
real
sex.
thing.
That's why she hasn't done it with me.
That's why. She's
She's
like,
like,
"Oof."
ooh, no, that's gonna be painful.
That's the lead in the movie. And frankly, I'm here for a supporting
And
cast.
I'm always like, baby, the compliment's better than the sex.
I'm going to go ahead and turn over and tuck in with that happiness.
Yeah.
And don't call me Alpha for nothing.
Oh boy. Silhouetted Animator, thank you for chiming in. Marvel maintaining such tight continuity that works without much retconning or contradictions for 20 years almost is very impressive. Unprecedented.
It is
That is a
incredible.
very good point.
They don't get credit. Like, I try to give them a credit. It's 20 years of hundreds of cast, crew, directors, writers. Like, it is insane.
Yeah.
Comics can't do it. So anytime there's a little pitfall, I'm like, guys, look at all the 98% working.
Well, that's why when they had the Spider-Man 8 years or whatever the fuck in the
What?
opening, everyone was like, "What?
We've done so well.
Yeah." And after that, they heard and were like, "We can't never do that again."
There are no more dates.
Yeah. Feige lined up a bunch of VFX people in a row and just shot them one at a time. Fucking
With a super soaker of shame.
Thank you, silhouetted animator.
That's a good point.
Honey, no last name, back in action. Random.
No, we did this.
We did this already. So, random expert criminals back. Thank you for chiming back in. Moral of the story: business ruined art. Sadly,
What are we talking
I
about?
don't know which story that relates to, but it does happen.
happens a lot.
Movie theaters.
Call rolled and ready. I love you guys.
Scream.
I'm not sure. Maybe
could
the
be
Defenders thing could be anything. I mean, if the
Oh, business, maybe the reveal, because I wanted there to be an announcement.
store, business, or art, that is most things. I mean,
Yeah.
Scream, it could be
Capitalism, man.
could be most movies. It could be a lot of things.
Could be
Any
capitalism,
story in the
yeah.
last 5
It
episodes.
could be music. It could be a lot of things, man.
Business and art are always at odds, you know.
But
Evergreen.
that could
Hard
be a
to
shirt.
do.
That could be a shirt too.
Yeah.
Evergreen comment.
Evergreen. Mayank Rananavare, thank you for chiming in. Hey, Greg, Coy, and John. In Avengers Doomsday, which heroes do you think in MCU 616 will destroy one or more alternate Earths to save their own, like Namor does in the comics?
I think we'll see that with certain characters and have that moral judgment. I do worry because of how Eternals did that they won't be as bold as they might have. Because Eternals is a really great question of like, okay, you've been following these heroes and then you find out their gray is way more shades of gray. So I don't know how much they'll risk, but one of my rants on one of the Daredevil reactions was about how Marvel's taking a lot bolder swings that I expected them to, and they're not being as precious with the characters. They're letting them feel like actual human beings. So I think they need to at least have a couple characters have that, like, okay, in order for me to survive, what's the superhero version of the trolley problem? And I think that's going to be interesting.
I think Miss Marvel, she's going to destroy Earth.
I think She-Hulk's going to twerk, and it's going to destroy our reality because everyone's going to lose their minds again.
I think they're going to do another version of the Illuminati in Doomsday.
I think they need to.
I think that's the whole point of what's happening. Especially your reference to the Namor thing, and that sounds like what they'll probably do.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why they get Chris Evans back and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because they need people to make decisions and like
The hard ones.
And in that they had to get the Stones back together in what's the fucking guy who wrote the Avengers?
Marcus and McFeely?
No, the guy who wrote the new Avengers comic.
Hickman?
Yeah, Jonathan Hickman. And they all, if I'm remembering correctly, they all each had a stone. It was important.
Yeah, that was a huge factor.
And if this is going to be like a sequel to Endgame, I feel like the stones are going to factor back in. That'd be funny. Chris Evans like, I just fucking put all them back.
Guys!
I got to get them all back now.
I'm so tired. I'm time travel tired. Yeah, I think that's 100% going to be a thing that happens, and I'm curious who it's going to be too. I assume Reed will be one of them because I think we do need to see Reed as a bit more layered than just like, I'm smart guy.
True. Sweet. All right, let's move on.
Heck yeah. Quick shouts out to Bucky Barnes. Going to have to duck out soon, but sending love to everybody for a great weekend. Thank you for your service, Bucky. Always holding the chat down. I am Chef. Thank you for chiming in. Have you guys seen Lucifer?
Nope.
If you have, who would you cast Tom Ellis in MCU as? Also, I was so fucking sad that I saw the leak of Luke and Iron Fist.
Well, we're here to help.
Yep, we're here to
Spread
bolster
that
that.
out.
We're going to make sure everyone
We're here to
knows.
spread it even forward.
Okay, this guy
man.
looks like a guy.
He could be Nova. Everyone's Nova.
Everyone could be Nova. I don't know his work at all. I don't think I've seen this man other than in pictures of Lucifer.
I mean, this is a tall, good-looking
Well,
white
he's
guy.
on
Yeah.
Lucifer, so he
So
could play
Batman.
Mephisto. Take over for Sasha. Let's do it. Let's have two Fistos.
I wish we could answer
I
that
wish-
conflict,
yeah.
but I do not know this
he was
man's
on
work
The
at all.
Flash as Lucifer Morningstar.
That's the same Lucifer.
Then I've seen that episode and I don't remember.
So wait, this is a DC Lucifer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Technically.
I had no idea. He's in Rush as
It's
William
like Dracula
P.
and
Rush.
Marvel, Greg discovered.
I mean, he was a different network.
Different Rush.
But they started blending together. I'm sorry, Tom. I don't got anything for you.
All right. Well, you failed, and we will never forgive you.
That's fair.
Okay, here we go. And Charitard, Thank you for chiming in. Charlie is in Boardwalk Empire and Downton Abbey. Guys,
Don't remember that. Well, I'll tell you why I don't remember that, because I've never seen either of those shows.
Hey,
Talking
I've
about
never
Charlie
seen
Cox.
either of those shows.
Yeah.
So when he was great in those shows, I haven't seen.
I haven't seen him be great and be able to play a character who sees, but that's good stuff, and appreciate you recommending Charlie Cox our way for that.
here we go. We got Daniel Sessions back in the chat.
Hey,
Thank
buddy.
you so much. For DCU Batman, you think they'll keep canon of Damian being the 4th Robin or change it? Also, hope we get some Batman Beyond, something, show, movie, live action, animation. Put it in an Elseworld. I want it.
Coy, take it away.
I think the power of the Elseworld is things like Batman Beyond. I think that is something we're going to get. I think that's going to be a way they can use nostalgia and canon separately, so you can have things that are going to be fun for comic fans and funds to build out the audience, but also allow your Batman to be separate. I think there's going to be at least 4 Robins. I think the Bat family is something they're definitely going to try to bring in, and Dynamic Duos bringing us 2 Robins already, which I think is going to canonically happen simultaneously, so we'll allow those Robins to get their time to shine and then bridge them into the world. So I think Damian is going to be a legacy Robin, which allows that sense of Nightwing already establishes Nightwing. Don't have to have him be Robin, graduates Nightwing, so you can have an older version of that character, and that allows you to have a commentary on like what it's like to run Bloodhaven versus Gotham. Have the billionaire commentary if they want to go that route with how he would run things differently, a little bit more altruistic. But that would also allow a Big Brother element for Damian Wayne, and you could still have a more traditional Robin, a la Tim Drake or someone else that isn't the Damian, a little rough around the edges as he grows into an arc. So I think he needs to at least be the 4th, because then you need the trajectory of all those characters' work to allow the dynamic to really be what it is by the time you meet them, depending on where they bring them into the story.
Do you think when you speak that way, people are actually taking in what you're saying? You know, the same like rhythm and speed. Like you're getting the information out, but is the information actually registering with people? Do you know?
It would have taken like 20 minutes.
You're like, it's like 2.5 speed without any emotional inflection. I'm like, who's really processing this information right now?
If your erection lasts longer than 4 hours,
Yeah.
call a doctor.
Call more ladies.
Do not take this medicine if you're allergic to it.
It's impressive, but also, what? What did you say?
That as an ADD brain, that actually helps me understand.
Thank you.
I have to listen to books at 2 times speed now.
Thank you, John. The answer is yes, in slower speed. I do think he'll be the 4th Robin, and I think it'll help the story.
Good.
All right, now do it again in half speeds.
5 o'clock wrap.
All righty then, Alan Smithy. Yo, Rejects. Love Dread. I did too. All right. A totally unique comic book movie, super violent, ultra stylized, and a great female villain. Will we ever get a sequel?
No.
Also, is Dredd an Alex Garland film? Feels
Yes.
like it to me. There is a lot of stuff about that, but
Even Carl Urban says it is.
Yeah, I think we've accepted that Alex Garland's entire filmography, I haven't seen Men, is exceptional, but I think it starts with Dredd.
Yeah.
And I would love a sequel. I think the popularity of Carl Urban might help, but I don't think it's likely. It did not do well, and I really, really loved it, but I think it's one of those things that's like a cult classic that's going to stay just a special little corner.
They should do a straight to streaming sequel
Yeah.
on Disney Plus.
Yeah. From Johnny Cage to
make it
Dredd
look
on
all-
Disney.
It's perfect. It's already gray-brown anyway, so...
I'd be so down.
You know?
I just want to see Carl Urban going and drawing the mouse with a wand.
Yeah. This is a very fascinating story, because apparently they tried to run that movie more like a TV writer's room where the writer is the showrunner and thus is like overseeing the direction of the movie. And so Alex Garland has been out here basically saying like, hey, shouts out to Pete Travis. This was a shitty situation for him. I didn't like being in this position. And he did direct a lot of it, but he's been out here trying to give Pete Travis the flowers for being in a bad position.
respect that.
So yeah.
Fuck Pete Travis.
And Henry Selick while we're at it.
It was pretty great. movie turned out great with the way it went down, so I'm glad it went down that way.
Go to hell.
And Jordan Peele directed him. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Alan Smithy, thank you so much. Here we go. Lobstar, can I get $4?
No. What?
You gave us 2, though.
No.
I don't understand.
That's not how this works.
That's not how.
That's not how this works. This is
No.
not a compound interest investment you're making right now.
Yeah. It is,
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Here.
right.
$4 bill for you. There's a $4 bill on screen.
I
We
used to
got
think
there
owning $2
eventually.
bills was the coolest.
They're still
Yeah.
cool. I like them still.
I know
Yeah,
there's
we
something
do
is
love
neat. I never
a
use
$2
them.
bill.
No,
Yeah.
they're practically $0 bills because I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I've only used it when I go to like get fast food.
Then you use
Then
it.
I'm like, oh, it's only like a couple bucks.
It's
here.
$2. Where do you get food for $2 now?
Dude. I don't know. I shop.
They only call it the dollar menu now because they're all denominations
They're
of
all,
a dollar.
they're all $0 not or something $1.99.
Yeah.
There is $1 in the cost.
Yeah. None of these cost less than
There's not a
dollar.
singular dollar option, but dollars are needed.
Remember like the 29-cent hamburger?
Dude, 89-cent Taco Bell was common. You should get change.
Yeah.
So hungry.
We used to be a country.
Gosh.
We used to be a society. Speaking of,
Pizza slices at Airborne used to only be $10.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Free range, non-GMO
So
crust.
much more affordable than
Nuts.
oh.
That Bieber milkshake was like only $23.
It was only $23.
Now,
Dude, I won't say the name of
Now
it.
I can only afford 2 when I go.
I won't say the name of it for reasons, but R.I.P. to the old pizza place.
Pizza guy.
Yeah, it's dead.
Why not?
It's dead now. It's gone.
Why not mention it?
'Cause it's dead.
what pizza? I don't know pizza guy.
Well,
This is
you
before
could've.
my time.
It's gone.
Well, he was a guy who'd walk around the corner giving
Ah,
pizza.
pizza guy.
There goes the pizza guy.
Toby Maguire.
He's always got a slice.
Pizza time.
Hey, you could be that guy. Just walk around with a whole ass pie.
Is there a pizza place called Slice of Life?
Oh my
There's
god.
gotta be. There's
There-
gotta
We'll look it up
be.
at the end. Someone in the chat, look it up. Let's move
look
on.
it up. All right, here we go. Nick and Doug Express. Thank you so much for chiming in.
3:30.
Nick and Doug. Hey guys, been loving the romance reactions on the channel, as have we. I'm in a long distance relationship.
No
you
way.
You guys have any experience with that, and any advice on letting go of someone you've known for 8 years? Oof.
There's a lot in here.
I say cheat on him. Cheat on him right now.
Are you letting go of a separate person that you're in a long distance relationship? This comma is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
What's your advice? I no wait. Oh my god, there was someone. It was at the D&D party.
Hey.
The couple that was across next to you.
Yeah.
They had known they were long distance for many years, and then eventually they closed the gap.
closed that gap.
And they've been together for like 20 years now.
Wow.
And they've been monogamous the entire time.
Incredible.
Even while long distance. So they were a story I heard. I was like, shit, it can really be
possible.
pulled off. All I can tell you is it's possible, but as 3 people who have not had successful long distance relationships, there is no way we. Like my advice I said earlier in the stream, be mindful of who you get your advice
Take
from.
advice from people that have succeeded at your
Yes.
question, not people that have failed
And
at it.
We do not have the answer for you, but appreciate your support, and I hope it gets better.
I also, if you know someone special, know that it's worth it. Like I met my fiance in another country, and it was only 3 weeks, but there was 3 weeks where we met in Rome, and we both lived in LA. But I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get a second date. I'm never gonna see this girl again. But it was such a special first date that I was like, maybe, like, what are the chances? We met in Rome, we both live in LA, like it could happen. And then like those 3 weeks, it felt so special to be like, this would be such a crazy thing. And now we're getting married. So like special things are worth it, but make sure, that you guys feel the same and the specialness stay special.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sitting with the discomfort and resisting the urge to act out based on that.
So how many people in between Rome and LA, before you met back with her in LA, did you sleep with? Like a shit ton?
I mean, I stopped counting.
That's my
I was
coy.
like, she seems special.
Yeah, my coy.
I'm gonna run out of time. I got to use this time.
Yeah. Can I say that at your wedding? Your wedding? Can I do a wedding speech?
Ran out of time.
I couldn't count anymore. You hear that on you?
ran out of
Stop
fingers,
that.
toes.
He
This
stopped.
guy.
He stopped counting. He was banging.
When in Rome, am I right?
Yeah.
Bang all the Romans.
I know. We're just joshing you. He likes you, Anya.
You do have a speech at the wedding though, so
I do.
which is bold of me.
When Mel Gibson.
When he shook his hand.
Oh no, he's officiating. All right. Thank
Dressed
you.
as Passion of the Christ.
Thank you. He's gonna hop down from the cross in the church you inevitably get married.
Obviously.
All right. Here we go. Thank you, Nick and Doug. We got Iced Cap Lord. cappuccino. There's a Daredevil story where Daredevil was sued for property damage. The client hired Matt to defend, and Parker pretends to be Daredevil. They could do that in Born Again for absolving Matt, but with Dan.
I say squeeze it in.
And
Squeeze it
Spider-Man,
in.
put that in too.
Squeeze it in.
Not for the prison stuff, but for the property
There's
damage.
already Scorpion, a bunch of other
him in,
villains.
put him
He's
in.
already dealing with the other.
Yes.
We got Jean Grey in
Put it
here.
in.
We got Department of Damage Control.
Put it in.
Fucking throw in him pretending to be Daredevil while fighting the Hand.
We got time. We got all the time.
I'd say do it. No, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
but I do think Danny Rand is going to stand in for Daredevil.
Yeah, that is a possibility. Now we're not making fun of you. We're making fun of like how crazy Spider-Man is. I want you to know that.
June.
I don't want this to be this. Suddenly you're a sniper. You know, like no. All right, I'm just saying.
Only two options: kindness or sniper. I agree.
Sniping with kindness. That's the real way. That's what real ones do. Let me tell you something. All right. Richard Lloyd, thank you for chiming in. If looking for good graphic novels, would recommend Something is Killing the Children. It's about a girl that kills monsters, and Coy has recommended this book so many times to so many people.
I recommended it. So one of my proudest is Damon Lindelof is a actual weekly Wednesday Warrior that goes to Comic Story every week. He is a devout comic book guy. So I was charged with taking this man comic book shopping, and I was like, part of the fun of the show is showing people stuff they don't know. And I was like, how do I have Damon Lindelof not be bored? Because he's a genius and he's also like a nerd. And it was really fun because the episode became like us sharing passion. But I was like, this second issue of this book called Something is Killing the Children, I think you'll like. And he loves it. And it was before the book had any real popularity. It was not like a thing yet. And that was 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, I shot my shot on record with Something is Killing the Children. And now it's become one of the biggest indie comics of all time. It's being adapted to both film and TV as far as I know. And it's part of like Boom's whole baseline. So I'm very proud of that book. I love that book.
I gotta read it, man. That sounds like a great
so
comic
special.
book. Shit.
It's like so atmospherically textural that it shows a new dynamic of what comics can be because you live so much of it in here. It's really cool.
See how much more interesting your monologues are when you take the time to change up the rhythm and flow and then enunciate in between. Wow, that was way more interesting.
One might argue that the brief 30 seconds of me giving all that time was a different change for me talking like this, so it also was interesting.
That is true.
I'm not paying attention to a word you guys are saying.
It's been 3 hours!
Not yet. We're almost there.
Yeah,
We're doing good.
Give it time. All right.
Sorry, they threw a Defenders story in and fucked up the whole thing for us. We had a good schedule.
And I was so casual. It's like, you said I finished
We got a good track. Let's keep going.
All right. Kenny King, thank you for chiming in. I hope Brainiac has his skull ship in Man of Tomorrow after his defeat. Lex finds and makes the skull ship the quote villain base origin for the Legion of Doom.
You may have noticed the Justice League headquarters looked a lot like a classic building. I think they're going to start doing a lot of classic architecture stuff from like Super Friends era and all those things. I think we're going to see a much more comic-y universe out of this because of the way it started. I think that's likely.
Do you think Brainiac will last past Man of Tomorrow? I hope so. He does. I hope so. He does.
I hope
says it, repeats it, still confused. I hope so. He does.
I hope so. He does the Brainiac. I love his villainies.
Skull ship. Can you rephrase the question?
Do you think Brainiac will stay past Man of Tomorrow?
Oh, yes, I do. I think he'll be a villain that survives. I think DC's not going to do the one-off villain mistake because I think Marvel's first phase, that was a logical thing for movies. And you have to appeal to a movie audience when you're changing cinema. Now the benefit is like Marvel didn't walk so they could run. Marvel was already sprinting, and now it's like in the Olympics when you see someone beat a number and you're like, well, it's possible. I think DC is just going to be able to like keep making bolder choices because of the precedent Marvel set. I don't think they'd make the mistake of making that mistake.
That's my hope. I hope I do.
That's I hope it is.
Wait, give me that again.
That's I hope it is.
There we go.
Like
we got a GIF.
A Bizarro comic.
We got a GIF. All right. Thank you, Kenya. All right. Jake Schwab, investment banking. Thank you for chiming in. Hey, Coy, Greg, and John. Do you think there are bigger plans for Bullseye outside of Daredevil? Imitating Hawkeye or being on a new team of Val creates possibility. I don't know why I'm doing Catwood.
Great addition to the Thunderbolts crew. He would be an amazing addition.
In
to
the comics,
that.
he's Hawkeye in Thunderbolts. Like they actually.
Oh,
yeah.
that's why he was saying that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
actually a canon thing. The Diodato art's beautiful. It's a Bendis run, and it's so fun to see him like begrudgingly doing anything heroic, even if it's easy for him. So it's a really
Nice.
fun like. Yeah, I think I'd love that. And Wilson Bethel seems down to clown.
That'd be a very different type of Hawkeye. That would be cool to put him on the Hawkeye show. All
I
I'll
would
say
watch
is-
Hawkeye season 2 if it has Bullseye.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the work Wilson Bethel, like from the little bit of extra exposure that we have gotten. Again, we are not done with the
2
season.
days, 3.
It's some impressive stuff that he does in the show. So I hope we don't know if he makes it through the season or not.
Yeah. But if he does,
we hope there's more. That's for sure. He's fucking incredible, and like Justin and Aaron really know what they were doing with him.
Yeah, and love him.
Yeah, it shows. It shows.
Here. Well, all right, Jake Schwab.
If you think about it, like he was only in the first episode of season 1 and the last 2. The
ones they did?
Yeah. When I'm like, oh, so he
So we've
probably
got
he wasn't
time.
in the show at like all that.
Yeah, that's
before that.
crazy.
So it's like a real Justin and Aaron pull.
And it so benefits us.
Hell yeah. All right, Nick Alexander. Nick can't say no. Thank you for chiming in. When are we getting a She-Hulk cameo in Daredevil?
Why are they going to acknowledge that?
Echo? Any other loose threads? Or are they burying it and covering it with Netflix nostalgia?
They acknowledged Echo in Daredevil season 1, episode 1. They acknowledged those events.
He's also still got the scar from Echo
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
So
It's a constant reminder that you should watch Echo.
You will understand Daredevil Born Again if you watch Echo. Otherwise, you're going to be so confused. It's more important than Netflix shows.
Oh, 100%. You don't even have to read the comics. Just watch Echo.
But they should reference She-Hulk. Yeah, they should reference She-Hulk.
But Nick Alexander is here for any and all of it and is loving the darker tone.
You know, Karen, I actually banged a large green woman once. I could tell she was green. My senses were able to show me that.
Can you do something like this for me? I got this whole thing because of this giant jacked green woman that really changed the game for me.
Yeah.
Would you mind amassing the body mass of like several more people?
I'm actually
Please,
training
Karen.
you so you can curl me because now I'm into that sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
I like your tenacious attitude, but there's a reason why I'm training you to be a fighter.
Oh my god.
I like to get beat up now.
All right, Katana Kardashian. Here we go. Thank you for chiming in. Greg and Coy are two of the most attractive men on YouTube.
In
Is
all
that a
caps.
girl?
In all caps.
Love
Is that a feminine name? Because that
Usually-
never happens on YouTube for
Usually
Greg.
men love us.
Yeah, man,
A lot of men love us.
Yeah, I think both
We're
of
on
us.
forums.
We're usually gay guy territory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm
Yeah.
not usually like...
Yeah.
And also, getting jacked is not for women generally.
Yeah, that's true.
When you get jacked, you're like, girls are going to love it. Guys are like,
Yeah.
oh, have you seen his armpits?
In all the years, and I don't need it. I'm married. I'm in
Dude,
love.
I found a website that was just clips of my armpits, and it really changed my exposure online.
Oh, you caught it. Thank God.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would finally start getting some traction.
I appreciate you putting that out there.
Yeah,
it made me
finally
feel
start
good about
running ads
myself.
on it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
like,
happy.
boom. Yeah, it's
Making
because
it top
I
dollar.
shared it. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
That's how we
armpits.
fund the channel.
Yeah, this is, we don't need a Patreon. We got
Yeah.
Patreon.
Well, during his cut, he was working a lot on his armpits.
Yeah. I was like, it's
a lot
not
of people neglect the armpit, but that connects to the shoulder.
I could do lats, but it's mainly for the pit.
Yeah.
I want it all to
The
connect.
thing about the armpit connects to the chest, the pec, and the shoulder, so it's
100%.
really important.
I've been doing a lot of viral
Yeah.
marketing for this medical show, but it's really about my pit.
Yeah.
I want to make sure the world's out there. So yeah, I appreciate that because, like Greg said, it's usually the men that, especially as you get in shape, are more publicly.
Which we always appreciate.
Which also, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's a nice surprise.
But it's nice to know when you're branching out.
Yes.
Reaching new markets.
Diversifying our portfolio.
Anyway, what's the rest of the comment?
We got so distracted by praise.
I
And
love
John's
you.
losing his mind in my improv.
It's just that Katana loves you guys and has been watching for such a long time and is glad to have finally caught the stream live.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
That's what I'm
Saturday.
talking about. Good potential woman.
Yeah.
Good.
Might
Good
just be-
potential woman.
That's how I greet all future dates. Good potential woman.
Yes. Can take the compliment.
Let
but-
me open my eyes now. and see
Fare
the
thee
truth.
well, good potential maiden.
All right. Oh, expert criminal.
Doesn't
Going
mean
for
anything.
3.
We're both committed men, though.
We
We just
are.
like the compliment.
And
but you can never take us away
I'll
from
do
a
nothing
woman.
on this compliment, but it feels nice.
That's what I mean. We like the compliments.
We do.
We like the compliments more than anything else.
Next
after that.
Saturday, Scum and Villainy, 1 o'clock.
Come and pay some
Here to
compliments
receive.
live.
Yeah.
You can say nice things from the other side of the bar where I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
But don't you dare put a hand on me.
Nope, don't.
I will punch you, lady.
Equal rights.
There's a good Lonely
That's why I
Island
gave in.
song.
Like,
Because we can punch them and not go to jail as much.
anyway,
my.
what's next?
Oh my. There's a good Lonely Island song called The Compliments. Here we go. Expert criminal going for 3. Coy, you broke into asylums. You are built different.
Usually people try to break out. I read a lot of comics. I was like, Arkham Asylum seems nice. Yeah, I am fascinated by psychology and by old buildings, and I found out some of the craziest architecture and old buildings.
Together.
And I was like, I could go.
This is the logical
I could go.
conclusion.
I love both psychology
Yes.
and building.
There's these places right here. I think it's 1856.org. 1856.org.
If you like
is,
health in buildings, there's things called hospitals you can go to.
no, that's good health.
You want the potential for
asylums
you want the
are
potential
good psychology.
you want the potential for a haunting. You want the psychology that's left in residue.
Do I want to be interested or bored? Asylums. 1856.org is a website dedicated to the history of this place, and this is like actually what it was like when I went there. And it's so it's gone. If you Google it, is it still there, or is it like maybe a .com now?
boy, you
that makes
lied
me
to the
so sad.
people.
Well,
You
it's been
lied.
20 years, John.
Oh no.
1856.
We have to move on.
Oh, maybe it's another thing. Okay, we gotta move on. I'm gonna look it up.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, expert criminal. Koi is built different, though, as are you. Kenya King back in action. Thank you so much. A remake of Children of the Corn or Poltergeist.
They already attempted Poltergeist, so nay. Part of the classic is the fact that the time period is set in Children of the Corn. That's another blind spot of mine. I can't give a proper answer to you. Have you seen Children of the Corn?
I have not seen Children of the Corn, nor have I seen, what was the other one?
Poltergeist.
I've seen Poltergeist, but I haven't seen Children of the Corn. I like Poltergeist. I like the remake too with Sam Rockwell.
Children of the Corn is creepy. I think you could do it. I don't know if there's like a pressing, urgent reason to do it right now, but it would be fun. So I'm with you on that.
But no, I say no to either.
All right.
Yeah.
I say do another It movie.
Definitely.
Captain Fernandez back at it.
Captain Fernandez, thank you so much. Is there a creepypasta you would like to see turned into a film series? Personally, I'd love to see 9 Mother, 9 Horse, 9 Eyes, 9 limited series.
Don't know what the fuck that is, but that sounds very interesting.
What?
I've seen the short films of Smiling Man. That looks good, but that's about as far as I know about creepypasta. I don't even know it's creepypasta, honestly. I missed out on the whole thing of 4chan and creepypasta. I didn't follow any of that shit.
That comment made me feel like Marvel Rivals.
Really?
What the words? Horses
It's really easy to
9
pronounce. It's
underscore
nine-
Smothers horses 969.
9 mothers horses. Eyes. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's obviously how we talk.
9 mothers horses eyes 9. It's a username.
9 Mothers Horses Eyes 9.
Yeah.
That's what I call my friends.
I used to have when I was a aspiring child actor, it was CRLYDRK pubic hair at yahoo.com. I think the email still exists. You can email it.
And Greg will find it and forwards to his other email.
Needless to say, eventually an agent told me to change it.
Do you remember your AIM name? Like your AOL name? Like your
was it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. I was Monkey Cheese. I found out you could milk monkeys, and I was obsessed with the idea of having cheese from a monkey.
Oh yeah, you can milk about anything, Greg Fokker.
As long as it has tits.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually what it's
yeah,
for.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
Monkey Cheese 915 is my name.
I'm always surprised that SCP hasn't been. I'm always surprised SCP hasn't been mined yet, just because it makes so much sense.
That's true.
and it would be like anthological, so that would blend itself. There's also, I don't remember the name of it, but there's one when I worked at Blumhouse.com, there was a whole friggin' weekly column about creepypastas and stuff. And there was one I remember where you would read the story on your phone, and as you would go, it would actually buzz your phone, and it would do stuff to your phone interactively as you continue on. So if they could find a way to make some kind of audiovisual adaptation that includes a phone sync and actually like does second screen with purpose, I think that could be really cool.
That's true.
40x your seat.
Yeah. All right, Captain Fernandez. But comment your best creepypastas that should be movies or stuff. Richard Lloyd, thank you for chiming in. Godzilla -0 is in November. Really looking forward to that one.
I loved -1. I got to host that premiere. That's one of my proudest hosting gigs, actually. I'm very excited for this one.
Always about you.
It is.
It's my favorite Koi
Period.
movie. Period.
Oh, you wanted me to qualify? No.
Yeah, Godzilla's. We got Villa.
Godzilla Boss one.
Godzilla -0. What a fascinating sequel title trajectory.
We're gonna go forward but backward in time. Mathematically, it is a sequel.
Yeah, it's true.
From -1 to 0 is
true.
moving forward.
That's a unique title. There's a lot of pressure on that one because that one was like a true film.
It came out of nowhere for no
It
money.
was like a film.
Yeah.
And you can't just make like a Godzilla movie now. Like, you got to make a good film now. Yeah.
I'm talking to him at CinemaCon. I got time with him, so I'll be able to report back
Oh,
what he
sweet.
says about Godzilla.
Sweet. I'll buy the footage off you.
About me.
$5,000.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that's why it's about me.
Tell you so.
All right.
Verbal contract, legally binding in California.
I'm excited to save that for not the theaters. Christian Unpronounceable, thank you for chiming in. Don't forget to like the stream, folks. We'd love to see it. Thank you, Christian, for the reminder there, just in case.
Thank you, Christian Unpronounceable.
Tamir Davis. Tamir, thank you for chiming in. Have you seen Pizza Movie? Really good stoner movie.
Gatton Matazaro's newest.
No, I saw it advertised in my face a lot yesterday when I was watching Punisher. I was like, God damn, I'm trying to watch this hardcore military show, but they keep advertising Pizza Movie to me on Disney Plus.
I didn't even know it was a Disney Plus movie.
It was a Hulu movie.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I only know him, and I think he's delightful. So maybe.
I mean, their advertising thing was weird when they were saying, like, we wanted this to be in the theaters, but they wouldn't let it happen. And I was like, is this supposed to be some type of self-aware joke?
Is it
But
edgy?
this just made me go, is it not good enough to be in the theaters?
You're not succeeding in making me want to see it if it's not good enough.
I don't know what this joke is supposed to do.
Who is this joke for?
Yeah, it's a weird comment.
But yeah, I like Gatton Mazzaro. If I get to it, I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a chance for a reaction on that one, but maybe one day I'll catch you up and let you know that I saw that movie.
Hey.
It's actually got really good reviews. 82% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. It's pretty good.
Nice.
You'll love to see
65%. It must be about woke pizza.
Go,
All right.
Matarazzo. All right.
There's colors on this pizza that aren't white.
They made this pizza transgender.
Oh no! What are the pizza's pronouns? Thin crust. All right, here we go.
Sauce and dairy, a melting pot.
Vincent Moore. Oh, you guys are having some fun little twitches in here. All right, Vincent Moore. He-Man is one of my favorites growing up, along with Space Ghost, Thundercats,
upset some people.
Captain Planet. I can't wait for the summer. Always fun watching y'all.
Is it always fun? Because sometimes I think we're boring.
Sometimes
we can
I
fix
worry.
that.
Sometimes I worry, yeah. What do we need to do?
Usually about 2 hours and 15 minutes into a stream, I worry.
Actually, that's when I feel like we're our most
I think we lose our minds and I go like, is this fun for us or everyone?
I think fun for everyone. I feel like in the first 30
slap
minutes, we take
happy
our
one.
opinions more serious. And then after that,
slap
we're
happy
Journalists, Greg. We are journalists.
we realize we're just two people talking.
Fucking assholes talking to a camera.
3 people just talking on microphones right now on a live stream.
When you come to the Scum and Villainy event next week at 1, let us know if you like the beginning or the end of the stream so we
Yeah.
know which angle to play
Which
up or down.
energy we channel when we're there.
Do you like the sequel or the original?
Hey, man, slap happy for life. All right. Thank you so much. Vincent Juan Cortez. Great name. I am about to thank you for chiming in, but also to join Patreon solely for Attack on Titan reactions. What are your thoughts on AOT, and who are some of your favorite characters and moments?
Oh my God! Okay, so this would have to be me to answer because I'm the one who's seen it. Well, I actually read all of Attack on Titan. It's the only manga I've ever read, so it is probably my favorite anime, right next to Naruto. That's probably the best thing I could tell you. Is like I loved it so much that I ended up reading the entire manga, and it's the only anime I've ever seen that compelled me to want to read the manga. And it's something that was a challenging one in the last season because they go full edgelord with our main character, and he really tests your limits on how loyal you're willing to be to this guy after he hasn't been an asshole for 3 seasons and he's the worst motherfucker. And I never sway away from it. I actually do think they could also make a live action adaptation of this successfully with the right team behind it, which might be sacrilege for a lot of people to hear. It's something I do believe they can do with some great makeup and puppeteering effects. Like I think a Del Toro-like could pull something like this off, but maybe not with as much hope. You need someone who could be a little bit on the more cynical side of life. But yeah, it's a mean experience, but I fucking love that show. I thought it was an amazing show. It's horrifying.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Juan. All right. Richard Lloyd back in action. Thank you so much. What old cartoon would you want as a movie? I would like a live-action Gargoyles movie.
Oh, man, that'd be cool.
Be primarily animated if you did that, but yes.
Hey,
the Gargoyles.
Lion King rules, okay? Lion King rules.
It's a live-action style. Glenn Powell was trying to get a Captain Planet made for a while, and I thought that'd be fun in this age of superhero stuff. I'd love Batman Beyond. I know it was mentioned earlier, but Batman Beyond is one of my favorite cartoons, and we've never gotten anything close because, like, Batman the Animated Series, I feel like has influenced a lot of live action, but Batman Beyond is so special.
Was Static Shock a cartoon before a comic?
It was Static was the comic. Static Shock is the cartoon adaptation of the Milestone comic.
Okay.
There's not a lot of runs of Static though. Arguably he has more cartoon time.
Yeah.
So the comic was first, but the cartoon is more.
I feel like most people, like myself, knew him from the cartoon. So much
Super
I have to
popularized
ask that question.
Yeah, it definitely like Harley Quinn started in the comic. I mean, in the cartoon.
Yeah.
But she became hugely popular in the comic. He was not as big because Milestone Comics wasn't as big.
I don't know. I didn't really grow up on too many cartoons that were like completely original cartoons. I mean, Kim Possible seems like the one that could probably be pulled off. I actually like Kim Possible a lot growing up.
I'd love to see a Rugrats. I loved Rugrats, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big Rugrats kid.
Get them locked in for like a 10-year contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
those
them
kids
grow up and suffer.
grow to be adults to do some like terrible adults.
Have a lot of mental health issues because we watched them grow up and they never got to be children. Yeah, more of that.
I'm down.
Yeah.
John, do you have a cartoon?
I would love a Dexter's Laboratory.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Also, just go for it. Do Johnny Bravo.
Alan Richson is
Or
Johnny
Alan
Bravo.
Richson, Johnny Bravo, or like Courage the Cowardly Dog, maybe.
Dude, Alan Richson,
be
Johnny
fun.
Bravo. I want at least as an SNL skit. Like that's hey there, pretty mama. Like that's inspired.
Or Austin Butler?
Just put on 50 pounds in each pec.
Yeah.
Austin Butler could do it. Put him in a suit.
He'd be great.
Like the Moana suit. All right, what else we got?
All right, what else we got?
Oh, actually, sorry, one quick thing. They're adapting something from the same era of my childhood, and I wanted to talk about it earlier, but I totally forgot. Ryan Coogler is executive producing an Animorph show.
What?
Animorphs!
What?
John, how many times have I said I wanted an Animorph show?
Several.
We talk about
several
it
at least.
pretty often.
That was
Ryan Coogler.
cornerstone of the Scholastic Book Fair.
Animorphs, executive produced. Ryan
my
Coogler,
God.
Disney Plus.
All right, I'm out, guys. I gotta go read the Animorphs.
It's happening.
I gotta go prepare.
I didn't know how to bring it up earlier, but I forgot. Now it's back in my mind.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Says your Spike Lee's doing it.
I'm ready. It's a Spike Lee joint. I'm in.
Yeah, you got the confused.
Oh my
Samuel
God.
L.
Spike
Jackson
Lee
is Tobias.
Animorphs would be so fascinating. Give it to him. Give me Spike Lee's Black Panther, Spike Lee's Animorphs, Spike Lee Twilight Zone, all the above.
Tobias, he's a red-tailed hawk. He taught me about thermals. You ride them up, you crash down. They go faster than cheetahs. I learned so much about fucking animals because of Animorphs. I'm so excited.
Dude.
This is like one of the biggest announcements of the year for me. I'm not even kidding.
Hell yeah, man! Congratulations.
Yeah.
The Hork-Bajurs.
This is a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Child
man.
soldiers a la Hunger Games, but with Animorphin. It's coming.
Dude, Ray Torres.
I'm going to meet Ryan Coogler. Everybody's going to be like, talk about Black Panther. I'll be like, Animorphs, Ryan Coogler.
Yeah. Which of the books was your favorite growing
Tell me
up?
why
Which animal
Marco
did you
would
wanna
make
become?
it.
All right, Ray Torres, thank you for chiming in. Quick question. Any idea on where we would get information for Saturday? We would love to meet you guys.
Well, if you pay me $100, I will take a photo with you that I must get final approval on whether or not you can post it on your personal Facebook. Cannot be public.
Might be free to get in, but everything charges for there.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it's $100 to take the photo, but then you also have to pay for prints of the photo.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Yes.
And if we're going to sign it, $150.
And
on top of the 100.
And if you want to touch,
his elbows.
an extra $5.
Each.
She give one pee-pee touch.
$1 for every inch.
Generous.
Doing you a favor. Thank you, Ray. All right.
To answer your question, we don't fucking know.
We didn't answer it. It's actually an event we're doing Saturday,
We have
Greg.
no idea.
Did anyone text you
When
back?
you know, we know.
We'll make a community post.
I was like, I gotta go there to like look at the tech, and I'm like, I don't know what to prepare for.
When I ask the information, I'll be meeting we'll be meeting with the owner to discuss vision, concept, and expansion of something. Yep. Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
It's about the expansion thing that's happening.
It's gonna be great. 1 o'clock.
I don't know what I can say and what I
don't
can't
either.
with an already super vague text. So I don't even like. Can I say the word expansion?
Saturday.
They did a whole stream. Yeah, they're doing. They're opening up a new location, and we're there to kind of help support it in ways that we can. That's what we're saying.
To be discovered on Saturday at 1-ish.
Just fucking show up. We'll say hi. Even if you're outside, we'll say hi. Like that. Like just show up. Like we're the people that you can shout our name and we'll be like, sorry, baby, I gotta go say hi to someone.
I'm relevant.
Yeah, don't worry. Just say hi. We're fine.
Come through.
Do you want my photograph?
Because I want to take one with you.
Yeah. Actually, the one time I ran into Kevin Smith outside of a foot massage, he offered to take a picture with me. So
Nice.
That was cool.
Were you getting a foot?
No.
Were you giving? What's happening?
I got out of the car and he was coming out of the door and I was just like, oh, and I was stunned, and it was also right after he'd had the surgery, so I just blurted out, I'm glad you're okay. And then it became a very sweet moment. It was
The
very
best,
sweet,
man,
yeah.
dude. Like the tech's gonna be fine. They shoot there all the time. But Kevin's the best.
All right, cool. Kitana's back. Kitana Kardashian, thank you for chiming in with Pride Month coming up on us soon. Would love you guys to react to some LGBTQ films. Would love to see a reaction to Prayers for Bobby, in my opinion. It's one of Sigourney Weaver's best performances.
How about gay porn?
Katana may not be a woman, and if they are a woman, the hitting on us is another layer. They also might be a man, and that's more on brand. I'm just saying this was the person we were excited about the all caps.
A lesbian that thinks we're very attractive, confusing their sexual identity.
Yes. Like A Knight's Tale
The
does for me.
ultimate hetero fantasy.
That's right.
That's the
I've seen
tricky
Chasing
part.
Amy.
That's the tricky thing is you're like, okay, because Sigourney Weaver was called out here, is that because, it's like a lady fan of the lady actress, or is it because icon Sigourney Weaver?
Right,
Yeah.
layers.
When's Pride Month?
June.
Okay, so that's the only month we acknowledge gay people exist? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, because...
So Birdcage in June.
Yeah.
Brokeback in June.
I've never seen
Birdcage is so good.
Dude.
Robin Williams fits in that. Immaculate.
All right, we'll put Koi and Tara on Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
Just the pair you guys want to see.
I've never seen Moonlight.
Neither have I.
Me too.
Love Simon's cute. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff only for June.
Dallas Buyers.
Call Me By Your Name is
Only June.
incredible.
Milk.
Only watch black movies in February
Rusted.
and gay movies in June.
28 days.
Hey.
Cut it off.
Yeah.
Then wait till June.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We'll
No,
watch.
thanks for reminding me. I'll actually really consider that. We're trying to do a little bit more, romance and a little bit more gay movies too now. I call them gay movies.
Yeah. He's the G in LGBTQ just says it with a little emphasis.
Gay
Gay
movies.
movies.
Harold and Kumar has Neil Patrick Harris.
Gay movie.
Gay movie.
Dude, it is queer cinema. Yeah.
Gay movie.
Any gay actor in a movie makes it queer cinema. Thank you. And then I cut to the both of you in close up to imply that you're gay.
I'm cool with
Movie
that.
lovers.
Just in case.
We like gay movies.
All right. We love them.
Samson over here.
Lobstar. Thank you for chiming in, Lobstar. Have you guys seen Superman, Batman,
They
Public
have not.
Enemies?
They have not.
No, we haven't.
They have not. It's been on the list for like 2 years. They have not.
You see, the thing about the DC movies is we do them, and you guys yell for more of them, and then we watch them, and then we come back, and nobody watches them. And then we go Public Enemies one day, and it stays so close.
Nowhere. One day. No, for real.
It's
For
like
real.
I like
right
that we
real.
get to do a handful of DC movies every few years.
sprinkled in every
Yeah.
so often.
No, they are. It'll be good for Gay Month.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
They're Public
Yeah.
Enemies
Yeah,
because of their love.
Because their
Yeah.
infatuation with each other.
Right. Gay
I
Month.
see. Gay month, June, Superman.
Yeah. When is
Loves the Batcock.
when are they doing? When are they doing Armenian Month?
Let's
Is
see.
Batman Armenian?
Yeah.
All right, because
It's always like,
Kryptonian's not
Hey,
Armenian.
bro, where's my Batmobile?
April, we're in it.
We're in it.
It's Armenian
All right,
Heritage
now's the
Month
time.
right
All they
now.
gotta do is make the Batmobile a BMW. You're good to go.
Oh God.
Bam.
You got your baklava, you got your BMW, you live in Glendale, you go to the Americana. What are you going to do?
You got
The Batcave is below the Americana.
Robin's in there just smoking hookah. It's a great.
Armenians got a lot of dope shit. You just described a lot of cool stuff.
You ever hung out with Armenians?
Yeah.
They could be a lot of fun, actually.
They're a lot. I lived in Glendale, and I didn't think any of my neighbors liked me, and then one of them had a baby, and they had like this giant like celebrate the baby being born party, and I got hammered with them, and then the rest of the time I lived in Glendale, everyone would be like, I felt like I swore into Fight Club. They're awesome.
Dude, right there with you. Grew up in Glendale. Armenians in my neighborhood, giant house down the street. They built it, and they throw the wildest fucking parties.
Lively.
They are so loud. And at first I was like, this is a lot annoying. Then you go to talk to them, you're like, these guys are unusually, incredibly friendly, and now I want to party and smoke hookah with them.
Dude, the freaking communal like cookout / function is like a thing that I wish more pockets of culture and society embraced.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm
that
talking
are
about.
close to me.
Rejects cookout.
That and like festivals that take up just like most of town that most everyone participates in for like a week.
I miss a block
I
party.
wish we had that in America.
True.
Anyhow, Lobstar, thank you so much. Let's go on to Francisco Moro. Appreciate you chiming in. Hello, my favorite trio. Do you think that Sadie Sink will be okay with a long-term contract with the MCU or go the way of Zendaya and be more selective in her part in the MCU in order to do other projects?
Let's face facts here. Mary Jane is limited to like a certain project. Okay? She's not the person you're like, why isn't Zendaya in Avengers Secret Wars? Right? She's not that fucking character. Sadie Sinks, on the other hand, it seems like she's going to be a much more significant player.
I wasn't looking for Guardians 3's Mary Jane Watson. I think you don't sign an actress to the role that we all think she is without like a pretty solid 10 film commitment. I think she's also down. Like Stranger Things lasted forever, and it seems like she likes fandom. She seems to enjoy like that culture. So I think it's a long run.
Plus, she's a phenomenal actress.
Yeah,
I love her.
I hope we're right because we'd be lucky for her to be Jean.
I would be actually super nervous to interview her because I admire her work so much. I'm not nervous around a lot of. Let me rephrase. I'm not nervous around a lot of women, actresses especially.
Yeah,
because I don't respect actresses.
Yeah,
but the two I do, Sigourney Weaver.
That's right.
And Sadie Sink.
Very similar types.
That's it. I hope I said that well. I hope that was clear.
Clip it,
put it out there, and I hope the tone reads as sincere.
It's clipping, bitch. All right. Thank you, Francisco. Chillin'.
I talked to Margot Robbie on Zoom for 5 minutes, and that was fucking terrifying.
she would intimidate me. She's so genius and one of the prettiest people that's ever existed. The combination, overwhelming.
Yeah.
I had breakfast once at a place that has bench seating and like school style. And I was sitting eating, and for 20 minutes I didn't look over at who was next to me, and then it was Natalie Portman.
Oh my god!
And I lost the ability to eat. Like I forgot how to just have breakfast. I was like, oh my god! And I'll never forget my shame of I can't even function near Natalie Portman.
Were you not eating to bond with her, like to be like her?
I mean, I put my arm through her arm and we did little cutesies.
Oh,
but I didn't talk to her.
Good,
because I couldn't.
Yeah. Actresses don't eat koi.
No.
Be careful who you get advice from.
You're just taking spoonfuls of air.
Subtitle of this episode and all episodes.
Absolutely.
Gay month coming.
Chill Nod, Chill NXD, Chill. So excited for the Backrooms and excited for your excitement via this comment.
I hope the break room covers the Backrooms.
Love to hear it.
Is there a break room from the Backrooms? And is it its own pocket?
I hope for those who have actually experienced the Backrooms from Carson Daly with Steve Crimson Law. What's the fucking name? Kristen Prowse.
Carson Daly's the Backrooms.
What the fuck's this guy's name?
Carson Daly's Crimson Law? What?
It's Kane
Parsons.
Harpo.
Oh. Kane Parsons. Kane Parsons.
Damn.
Yeah.
The producers, James Wan and Sean Levy. I didn't even clock that.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the fans to experience that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What else we got?
That's right. Here we go. We got Vincent Moore again. Thank you so much for chiming back in. Some people missed Quan Chi in the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I'm excited for May 8th. I have a feeling Cole is going to die in the first 10 minutes of the movie. They better not.
I hope
Cole Young.
Hope they fridge his ass. And then we talk about it here. And I'll be like, is it because of what you said about the Street Fighter crew.
We rewrote it, so Louis Tan has to die on screen.
Yeah, we'll know Quan Chi because we experienced Quan Chi heavily in the Mortal Kombat game.
Woo!
Now we know about his weird mouth.
Soon to air on Reject
No, I know,
Games.
that's The Rock. Quan Chi is the guy who, like, creeped me out because I felt like he was real and might touch me.
Yes.
I got
In the
like, oh my
Backrooms.
God, I feel him, like, touching my dingling. He just looked too
Samson.
real. He's, like, creepy. Yeah, Quan Chi. Fucking creepy as hell.
There's your boy.
Quan Chi's in the Mortal Kombat trailer. Oh, damn, I didn't catch that.
Dude, let's
He was
go.
busy thinking about Street Fighter.
Let's go.
Rock's the one with the mouth. My bad. All right, what else we got?
All right, yeah. What do we got? We got. I'll tell you what we got. We got freaking
A Joe Wise shit, my God.
Ooh, Aiden
Way to
Doherty.
go out
It's our last
strong.
one. Oh,
Damn.
what a kind last minute.
What a mic drop. Bam. Let's go.
We'll make sure with a refresh, but yeah. Let's see. Aiden Doherty, thank you so much.
Oh,
for
he's
chiming
talking
in.
about the most passionate topic.
Killing it, top to bottom.
All right, here we go. I think the other thing that made Barbenheimer special is that a lot of people went to the theater dressed in pink or with an Oppenheimer hat, and it made it like a fun thing you could do with your friends and post about on social media. It was communal.
It was communal. It was simple to do. You can get creative. What are you gonna just like dress like one of the Fremen writing
But with Cyclops.
with Cyclops visors?
But with Cyclops.
What are you like?
Everyone's walking into the theater doing their best like sand walk.
Yeah, a crazy Doctor Doom cosplay outfit. While you're riding a sandworm that your friend is, you know, like it's not as fun. It's just not as fun. It was a cosplay competition at that point.
You know what I'd do? I'd dress as Thanos as a Fremen because Josh Brolin.
Maybe I want Doomsday now. Maybe now I want Doomsday.
I would dress as Florence Pugh, princess, but also Florence Pugh, White Widow.
Yes,
because both.
That's true. That is a good point. That is what we brought up. So many points, the three of us, and we did not bring up that element.
I dressed up for Barbenheimer.
Yeah, because you can
I wore black and white 50s clothes and a bright pink shirt, and I loved it.
It's different. It's not a cosplay thing. You get creative with that.
It's a vibe.
I think Dune and Doomsday that becomes a cosplay competition
would.
at that point. Yeah,
Because it's
not
similar
the same.
tones. Not
the
similar,
same.
similar,
It's
but close.
perfect for bounding. It's like, yeah, if you can dress like an old-timey guy or a girl with pink, then you're good. Yeah, like anyone can do it.
There's nothing. I mean, cosplay is amazing and is an underrated art form. Honestly, as popular as it is, I feel like the art that goes into it is very overlooked. However, it's just like in terms of like mass popularity, commonality, I don't know. Or maybe the cosplay element might get more people to go to the theaters and want to look at a bunch of freaks in outfits.
What is this, Comic-Con?
Yeah.
I would dress like both a scientist and the leader of the oil barons and be Stellan Skarsgård in both franchises. There's a lot of crossover.
If I ran a Doomsday event, the theater that's supposed to play Dune 3, I would play Avengers Doomsday. Just to fuck with everybody.
And the money would still go to Dune.
Yeah, no, when they're playing Avengers Doomsday, they'd play Dune 3 instead.
I'm projecting both on top of each other.
I'd run them on film and I'd change each reel to the other movie.
yeah. Just interlace 1, 1, 2, 2. It just have like
I would go right before Dune 3 gets to its finale ending. I would play the ending of Avengers Doomsday instead.
So we think there's incursion events. Then when an incursion event comes in, boom, incursion of Dune. We're going to another planet. It's a ruckus.
How cool would that be? Aiden, I got to say thank you. That is I mean, all you guys who contributed, we had so many today. Really, really appreciate the support.
3.5 hour stream.
Like the stream. This is
You guys.
This is a really fun stream, and I had a great time with everyone. I hope you guys had a good time too. I hope everyone watching had a good time. And you guys' generosity means more than you know. Like, holy shit, that was that was abundant. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's no other way to
Thank
put
you,
it.
guys.
That was abundant. Thank you so much. And Aiden to go out with such a generous one. Thank you so much. You guys fucking rock. Thank you for making us have a great Saturday. We'll be live again next Saturday at 1 p.m. at Scum and Villainy. And if you're in LA, please come by. Say hi. It'll be a wonderful day. We'll hang out afterwards. And Coy will make everything about himself. It'll be great.
As
It'll be a
best I
great
can.
time.
It'll take
He
a little
will
effort. I'll do my
flex.
best.
You can grab Coy's bicep.
Yeah.
Might be some other rejects there. If there are, we'll pull them up on stage without warning. It'll be really fun. Maybe we'll pull you up on stage without warning.
Oh.
Actually, if you give a super chat while you're there, we're gonna just pull you.
And
up.
you can ask the question.
You can ask
to
the question
us.
on camera to us.
Have an extra mic.
Yeah, if you're there, that would be a fun way to do. If you're there,
Kevin does it where they're on like there's a little spotlight the other side of the bar. We bring you in. I think we bring you
think
back
they
behind the
fucking
bar.
bring him in.
Yeah, we're gonna have
just
chaos.
bring him in, man. No, we don't run.
We don't run Scum and Villainy.
You
There's probably
guys,
some
might,
live
you guys might
videos.
watch our live show here. Is not a live event.
No.
Other live
Oh,
events
chaos.
are not.
We're in the audience more than on stage.
You think we're fucking like disorganized here?
Sometimes we have them in libraries. Why? Publicists.
See, this format forces us to be somewhat uniform
I'm
because we
trapped
have
in
these
this
angles.
box.
We have to be here. A live event, we have the Z-axis. We can move all about the room. It's a whole other.
We're also aware there's going to be a lot of people there who just want to go to Scum and Villainy
And have no idea who we are.
No clue why the fuck there's 3
Why
people.
are they on a mic
who
yelling?
Why
Don't
are they
recognize
harshing my
us.
buzz?
Wondering like, why is there a tiny little crowd here for them? Why did 5 people show up
These
to watch
7
them?
loud fans are the
Yeah,
worst.
it's like, what's going
I just
on?
want to drink my blue milk in peace.
And they're going to be the most fun people to tend
We
to.
look forward
the
to them.
ones who are so annoyed that we're there.
This is supposed to be my Star Wars day. Why are they yelling about Doomsday again?
And it'll all go towards the expansion of the Scum and Villainy.
To be discussed.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, John, for holding down the tech side and the camera and all the input. Corey, thanks for bringing the motor mouth and all the great insights today. And thank you guys for being a wonderful audience. We'll see you guys next week and throughout the week. Bye.
Woo, hey, transition.